with somewhat of a new setup. So, give me 1 second getting everything all ready here. Gotta focus. There we go. Alright, we're ready to go. We're good to go. Things are good. This is my shake. I will be drinking this throughout, but now no one will see it. Alright, let's do this here. Let's get everything organized. We'll use the Fountain Tarot this time, as always. There really isn't any other kind of tarot that we use here on the channel, is there? Okay, so let's do this first. And let me shuffle these up here. Okay, come on now. Come on, cards. Let's see what we can do here. Welcome to the channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Chance. I appreciate everyone that's coming in and watching. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Oh, someone liked the video already. Thank you so much. Awesome. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's see what we have for the general energies of today, and then we can kind of jump into questions here. Sounds weird to jump into a question, but I think we can do it. Pretty sure we can do it. I'm losing confidence now, but we'll get there. Alrighty, and now let's do this. Let's shuffle these ones here. There we go. Here we are. That's interesting. That one just popped up. 5th Chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. And it kind of flipped itself around really interestingly. So I'm going to have that be part of this reading. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I have a setup here where my screen where you guys chat is up here. So if you see me looking up above, I promise I'm not ignoring you. That's just where you guys are at for the moment. Okay. Okay, so let's do this here, guys. Let's see what we get. Let me take a drink here of this little smoothie kind of situation we got going on. No coffee this time. No coffee this time. Oh. So hold on here. Oh, that did not mix in very well. Hey, Tree, how you doing? Ah, that is chunky. Why is it chunky? Oh. Smoothie's spitting at me, guys. Hold on a sec. Get in there, come on. You guys need to see me struggle on camera, apparently, so give me 1 minute here. Alright, this is the reason why I've been using the shake weight. Now, this is my shake weight. You guys remember that? There used to be that thing on TV called the shake weight. What a weird way to exercise. Oh, there we go. Alright, hold on a second. Perfect, okay. Let's get into this. So, first card that we have is 5th Chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. Now, that card is about stifling energies. So what have we been doing here? We've been going through some stifling times. Have we been feeling muted? Have we been feeling, slowly I'm going to take all my clothes off, so enjoy. Have we been feeling muted? Have we been feeling like we've been taken for granted. Has that been something that we've been dealing with here? Because if so, this is kind of coming up in the reading. So let's look at what else we can get here. So I'm going to lay these cards down. And we have this card right here. This Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? So when we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, extreme ways of thinking. So let's say that someone is coming into our lives and they are making a fuss and they're doing anything they can to get our attention so that we react in some way, and then they can shut us down, right? They can sort of come in and control us in some way. Every time we let someone control our actions or our emotions, we're giving away our power. And this card here is saying that we can claim our power back. We can get it back. It's not gone forever. In fact, all we have to do to reclaim it is want to reclaim it, right? Setting boundaries, talking about stuff like that. That's what we're talking about here. So for Wednesday and part of Thursday's reading here, I'd say the first 12 hours of Thursday. Okay, so we're going to do it like that. Let's say half of Thursday is going to be dealing with extreme ways of thinking, possibly people wanting to misunderstand us, and dealing with people that don't want to hear us and talk about this. And this comes up in these readings a lot, but it's because there's a lot of people that are very timid with their sense of self-expression. And the only way that we get stronger at expressing ourselves is to just say, everything be damned, I'm just going to do it anyway. The worst thing that can happen is someone doesn't like what I have to say, and then I don't have to be around them. In fact, it's liberating because people reveal themselves to you, and you don't have to guess if they're on your side or not. You can actually see if they are, depending on how they react when you express yourself, right? So that's a good way to see who's on your side. And sometimes people leave, and sometimes it feels like everyone leaves. But ultimately, we have peace. And eventually there will be more people that come and join us on this journey, okay? But it's not meant to be for everyone forever, right? Hey, the original Yanni, how you doing? So that's what I'm talking about here, okay? Oh, I'm going to take a drink here. A little sippy, another sip here. You know what? This is going to drive me crazy. I'm doing good, I'm doing good, Yanni. How are you doing? Hopefully I'm saying the name right. Give me 1 second here, Yanni, and we can address that. Let's see, I'm going to put you over. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to put this over here. You guys get to see me fiddle farting around, so hopefully you enjoy that. And you know what? Just for the sake of... and by the way, the shirt says, on the Sith Day of Xmas, okay? It's a Star Wars joke. Darth Vader, the warm and fuzzies, the warm and cozies. Anyway, give me a minute here, guys. Gonna light an incense, and then we can do some stuff here. So we're gonna use, I think this one right here. Ooh, yeah. I think that's dragon blood, but I'm not sure. The dragon blood's instant. This isn't actually dragon blood, in case you guys are wondering. I'm not quite there yet when it comes to the wizarding world. I don't have dragon blood on hand, so. One more second here, guys. There we go. All right. So, awesome, awesome. That's cool. Your intuition said dragon's blood. That's what we're working with here. That's what we're working. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Listen to the intuition, guys. Sometimes you guys can do a reading for yourself. Most of the times you can, but we lose the confidence, right? We lose the confidence because we think someone else can do it better. Not saying that's the case necessarily with everyone, but yeah, there's that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. All right, and this is something I'm trying out, okay? I'm being experimental. I'm trying out new things. So anyone that's on the channel now, if you guys like and subscribe on the video, okay? If you guys like and subscribe, then I would really appreciate that, and I will do kind of like a one-card reading for you guys. I'll try and get as much information as I can, but that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. If you guys want a more in-depth reading, instead of just like one card, then you guys can pay for a more in-depth reading. And yeah, see, and the tarot readers, it's hard for us to read ourselves, right? So I'm seeing a lot of likes there. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing some stuff down, just so I can organize you guys here. So give me just a second. And see here. Okay. I'm going to open my notes here. I've got these ready to go. So first one that we have here is going to be, so we're going to have Yanni, and then Pisces Queen is going to be the next one up. Okay. Thank you guys for being patient. I tend to take a minute. Okay. All right, Yanni, and then we have Pisces Queen. Okay, Pisces. Let's see. Kind of embarrassing. I forgot how to spell Pisces. There we go. Okay, 1, 2. All right, anyone else liked and subscribed? You guys have to speak up for me to know that you guys have liked and subscribed. Okay? It just helps me because I see you guys are liking, but I'm not sure who's doing it. Okay, Cassandra's the next one up. All right. Ishita said they did too. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I got 4 people. I think that's good for right now. I think that's good. Okay, so let's do this right here, and then we're going to kind of jump into this. Let me go like this. So, here's what we do. Hey, Rose Jacobs. I don't know what VOA, I know FYI is for your information. VOA, not really sure what that means. So we'll get into the generals here that I'm going to do. When I say generals, I mean generals for everybody. Okay, when we're doing readings for people, here's kind of what we do. I'm going to give you guys a one-card reading, depending on what's going on. Okay, when I'm on your question, or when I'm on you guys, you can feel free to ask a question. During that time, I'll give you one card. I'll try and get as much information as I can. If you want to go deeper, we can do that. It's $5 for 5 minutes is usually what I do. Or if it's a super simple question, $1 a minute. So you guys pay $1. If you just want a 1 minute answer, we can do that. But if you want something that's more in depth, $5 for 5 minutes, $10 for 10 minutes. Okay, I feel like that's fair, and you can ask questions, quite a few questions in 5 to 10 minutes. So that's what we're doing this timer. Hey Kiru, how are you doing? Alright, with that being said, guys, let's jump right into this. Like I said, we're trying out a bunch of different things today. Experimental things. So, Yanni, you said you wanted a general. So, I think we can do a general in one card. Let's see if we can do that. And by the way, you're a tarot reader too, so that's awesome. I love that. It's hard to read for ourselves, but the only way we get better at it is to keep practicing, but we tend to be biased, right? We tend to be a little more invested in our story than we should be. And I'll tell you right now, when I get reverse cards, I like to take them and I like to turn them just a little bit and make them upright, right? Because then there's no issues. There's no problems. It's like, man, my day tomorrow, it's going to be great. It's going to be the best thing. It's funny how little conflict I have when I read for myself. Okay, 1 second here. There we go. All right. So what does the original Yanni need to know? What's going on with the original Yanni? Hey, Bree. Okay, anyone else joining right now, like and subscribe on the video. Well, like this video, and then subscribe to my channel. I will read for you guys. Okay, I'll do a 1-card reading for you, and we'll see what we can get. If you guys want to go more in depth, then I do ask for compensation, but I can do 1 card for anyone that likes and subscribes, if that works for you guys. Okay. Let's do this. The original Yanni. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for the original Yanni? Moving into this here. You're scared to ask about your health, Kiru? Well, awesome, Bree. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to put you on the list here. Okay, so let me do this. So Bree, you're 5th in line, but since I'm only doing 1-card readings, it shouldn't take too long. Health is never good to ask in tarot, in my opinion. Sometimes my guides, because I do psychic information too, sometimes my guides help with psychic stuff, in this case, but ultimately I'm not a doctor. Definitely not a doctor. Read the disclaimer down below. Hey Angela, how's it going? Okay, Yanni, let's see what we get for Yanni. General for Yanni. Thank you, Kiru. You're very kind. You're very kind. Okay, so Yanni, this is the card I get for you. This is the World card. And if you see it, what's going on here is this person right here is definitely pondering their orb. Right here. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme. It's weird, it's funny, but he's pondering the orb here. So, right here, what I see is I'm feeling like the Hermit. I'm almost feeling like Hermit energy. The hood is up, we're looking at something, our back is to something else. I feel like we're getting ready to start something new, or we're getting ready to experiment with something new sorts of energies. The word spirit is coming in, so I feel like we're trying to incorporate spirit more into our readings. I'm getting very excited as I'm speaking because it feels like things are moving quickly. For some reason, the word break is coming up as I'm here, as I'm focusing on this, and like I said, I'm getting very excited. Like really excited. So I feel like I'm connecting with your energy, and it feels like there's things moving forward for you. So, Yanni, do you have, gotta calm myself down. Do you have difficulty sleeping at night? Is it hard to shut off your mind? Because as I'm kind of tuning into your energy, I feel like we're very up in the ethers, and maybe sometimes it's hard for us to ground ourselves. But that's kind of what I'm feeling a little bit. Okay. So I feel like something that would help in this kind of instance here is going to be looking at, I really got to calm myself down here. Man, it's like a shot of coffee. Like, it's a lot of energy here, so I need to process this. So you need to do things, Yanni, what I'm feeling from my psychic impressions. I'm feeling like we need to focus on incorporating fire energy, which it sounds like that would be quick moving energy, but we need to kind of rise from a phoenix situation. You need to let the things burn in your life that are no longer serving a purpose. If it does not spark joy, kick that out, right? And that's what I'm feeling. We're going, no, Yanni, you're good. I'm not saying I'm feeling your energy and it's overwhelming. To Gidden, I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know how I'm feeling so that you can understand, okay? It's not too much for me to handle. I'm just letting you know. When I get psychic impressions, I'm just letting you know, okay? I should probably clarify that I'm okay. I'm absolutely fine. Very sweet, though, for you to be concerned, but I'm all right. So, if we're wanting to start something new, we have to let the old die off. And the way we can do that is just to let things be, right? Let the old kind of wear itself out. Because I feel like you're ready to take the next step. This could be in your tarot reading. This could be with friends and family. But ultimately, it feels like there needs to be a fresh new start. The energy I'm starting to feel now is starting to subside, which is good. But fire energy is going to be something moving forward that you can focus on. And I want you to think of igniting that solar plexus energy, using that purpose and that will to make it so that we can make things happen. Manifestation happens, but we have to be centered. We have to be centered for the manifestation to happen. So Yanni, does that work for you for the one card reading here? If not, we can go a little bit further. $5 for 5 minutes, $10 for 10 minutes. Hello there, Ananya. Sorry guys if I'm having trouble saying your names. Like and subscribe and I'll put you on the list, but you have to tell me that you liked and subscribed because I cannot, from my position, I can't see what's going on really. I can see the likes. I don't see the subs though, so. But that's what I'm getting for you, Yanni, so hopefully that kind of helps to... Any crystals or spiritual work? Okay, so... The one thing I'm feeling with you is going to be opal and moonstone is going to be something. Thank you very much. I'll put you on the list here. Opal and moonstone is going to be good. Anything that has... I know I said to focus on fire, but then the water crystals is something that I'm feeling. So I'm feeling like I'm seeing silver, I'm seeing moonstone, I'm seeing opal. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. There needs to be balance is primarily what I'm feeling. So, and the spiritual work is going to be centering yourself, grounding. When we get ourselves into a meditative state, when our mind has completely quieted down, I want you to focus on a flame. You can have one lit and be staring at it, and then close your eyes. And I want you to focus on the flame that flickers here and there and here and there, because that's going to give us, that's going to give us that kind of balance. So we need to have something to counteract the water. We need to have some energy here to counteract that out. So I'm feeling there's a tendency for you to be more, wanting to be more, Malachite's good too, Malachite's good. There's a tendency for you to want to be more original in what you're doing. But I feel like it's important to learn the steps first and structure things, and then we can work on being more original once we've structured things and once we know how to do it. It's sort of like if we're learning how to paint. Eventually, at first, we're learning how to paint, and then eventually we can do our own things and we can put our own techniques on it. But right now, I feel like you're in a learning phase, and you definitely got a lot going on here, but just keep pursuing that and balance yourself as you go through this. Okay. All right, so Pisces Queen, are you there? I'll shuffle the cards here. I'm probably not going to be as long as I was with Yanni. If I'm getting psychic information, I'll give you that stuff, but I'm trying to do my best here, so. Okay, so Pisces Queen says, I've been in a stressful situation for 2 or 3 months now. You are very welcome, Yanni. Very welcome. Have a good one, my friend, okay? I've been in a stressful situation for 2 or 3 months now with a Gemini, and we're not together more. I just want to know if me and this person will talk things out or not. Love and light to you too, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Just going to write down this person's name. Okay, so right now the free list that I've got going is Yanni, or no, Yanni's, she's done. We've got Pisces Queen, Cassandra, Ashita, Bree, and Ananya. Okay, that's the order that we're going to be tackling these in. Okay, and by tackling I mean full force, like kind of tackling. So let's see what we can do here for Pisces Queen. We'll do one card, and then I'll try and get as much information as I can from that one card. And if you guys like my work too, tickle that little bell icon down there. You guys can see every time I go live. When I'm not doing readings like this, I talk about how to develop psychic abilities, mediumship abilities, all sorts of fun spiritual stuff. So if that is something you guys are into, tickle that bell icon down below and like and subscribe. All right, let's do this here. Pisces Queen. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to go out on a limb here, Pisces. Now, this is a psychic impression. You're a Pisces. I'm just kidding. That's just me being a smartass. But I would imagine you're a Pisces. Let's do one more shuffle. Ian, how are you doing, buddy? All right, let's see what we got going on here. And for Pisces Queen, for her situation, I want to know if this person will talk things out or not. So let's see. All right. This is what I get here. Blossoming abundance in reverse. So there's not much else to say in this situation other than I don't think it's going to work out. When I see blossoming abundance in reverse, I don't think it's going to work out, or I feel like we would have to give up part of our autonomy for things to work out. I feel like we would have to go to them instead of them coming to us. And I feel like it's more of them pushing away than us pushing away. And you shouldn't have to go to them if it was something that they started or something along those lines. So I'm not feeling like things are going to work out that way. Again, unless you go to them. And if you do that, I'm feeling like it's going to be a situation where you have to lower your pride. And I think having pride is a good thing in this kind of situation. I feel like if someone doesn't want to understand us, you know, that's on them. But that's what I've got here. Awesome, Ian. Okay. So, hello, Spiritual Jada. So, Ian, you're wanting a psychic reading, a short one? You're very welcome, Pisces Queen. You're very welcome. All right, so if you guys like and subscribe, I will give you guys... Okay, so I'll give you guys a one-card reading if you do that. If you guys want a psychic reading or you want a more detailed reading, I do charge for those. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so Ian, you tell me, what do you want to do? Do you want to do a 5-minute psychic reading? Do you want to do a 10-minute psychic reading? I do charge $5 for 5 minutes, $10 for 10 minutes. If you want a short one, we could do $5 there. And anyone who does pay for their reading gets priority. So just so that's clear. But I do have a timer set, so I won't spend too long on anybody, in case that's how we're doing. So Pisces Queen is done. Yanni's done. So, yeah. 5 minutes, please. Okay. So if you pay on Super Chat, Ian, then we can start you off here. As I'm doing this, it's not super strict 5 minutes. Just so you guys know, if I'm in the middle of something and the 5 minutes ends, I'm not going to be like, done! You know, and then like, awesome, Ian, thank you. Shoot, hold on one second. Okay. Perfect, Ian, thank you so much, my friend. Alright, so I'm going to do this really quick. I have to turn this on myself here. I have a program that keeps my screen on my computer so it doesn't go into sleep mode. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Okay, psychic impressions. Let's see what we can do here. So I like to teach as we go along. In this situation, I'm going to have a timer. You guys won't be able to see it unless I use... Give me 1 second. Okay. I have technology like you guys wouldn't believe. We're not starting yet, Ian, so give me 1 second, my friend. Let's see. Where's a notebook? Where is a notebook? Oh. My cat's sleeping really cute, you guys. It's adorable. Okay, hold on. Okay. I got us a notebook here. It's a little dusty, as you guys can tell. Okay, let me get stuff organized here. I'm using a notebook, okay? The notebook is for scrying. Lori Sue, okay. Please assure me that my life as a contentedly single person will not be annoyed by some idiot with romantic notions, please. I hope not. We do have a choice in that, though. We can literally just say no, right? But idiots with romantic notions tend to slip through the cracks. Let you in on a little secret, Lori Sue. All right, so I take this piece of paper. Kind of butchered that, didn't I? But I take this piece of paper, and I'm going to do what's called, it's kind of like scrying in a way. But what I'm doing is I'm scribbling, and any kind of psychic impressions that I pick up, I give. Now, I'm also going to do this too. I'm going to shuffle some cards for Ian. No is your favorite word. Then you would not like the movie Yes Man, because that is completely opposite from that movie's context. So, just going to throw that out there, Lori Sue. I can understand, though. Setting boundaries is definitely important. Let's move on here. I'm going to set up this timer. And like I said, you guys that did subscribe, you're lower on the list, some of you. But if you pay, you go up higher on the list, if that is something you guys want to do. If not, we'll get to you when we get to you. But I will try and be as quick as I can. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do this here. Alright. Let me get the cards out first. Alright, Ian, psychic reading. Let's do this starting now. Okay, so first card I get is going to be Broken Heart in reverse. Second card is going to be Goddess of the Moon. These two cards right here, and then we'll kind of get some psychic impressions. But this right here is saying that we might feel like we're afraid to be... It could be that we're afraid to be vulnerable with ourselves. It feels like when we're talking about independence and vulnerability, it feels like we're trying to learn how to be a more complete man, or we're trying to learn how to be a more complete kind of divine masculine figure, but when it comes to the emotional expression side, we're trying our best, but sometimes we don't quite get it. When I see Broken Heart in reverse, this to me is saying I feel like we're on the mend from something. Maybe something has spiked spiked our spiritual curiosity. That's what I'm feeling here. And that's a good thing. There's something here that's bringing attention to the spiritual world more so now than there has been in a minute. And I'm feeling like this is something where we're going to be incorporating more of the divine feminine aspect, which is going to be really, really good. Because then from that aspect we become whole, right? So psychically, hold on 1 second. Okay. I paused your time because I'm, of course, dicking around as always. Okay, so... Okay. Psychically speaking, the word, and I don't know how it's spelled necessarily, but it's the word profit. So it's either P-R-O-F-I-T or it's P-R-O-P-H-E-T. But either one of these, I feel like, is us sort of entering a state where we can be comfortable with our own kind of self-knowledge and guidance. So maybe something has happened where our spiritual GPS has kind of gone off course, but I feel like you're someone who really tries to pay attention and who really tries to be kind to those people around them. But sometimes we mess up. Sometimes we don't exactly know what to do, and maybe sometimes we just don't know how to be there for other people because we can't be there for ourselves in the way that we would want to. But I feel like you're trying, and I feel like there's a good heart here. I don't get a sense of any negative kind of vibes here. But I'm seeing sparks, and I'm seeing profits. So if you're coming to terms with your own spirituality, you need to let go. I feel like that's the one thing right now that is very hard for you to do. It's hard for me too, is just being in the let go process. We tend to let go by clenching our muscles and holding on and gritting our teeth, but I need you to let go in certain life circumstances and let things happen the way they're meant to happen, because if you don't, you're going to keep having a difficult time with life. You're going to keep having a difficult time with how things are processing with your life. You're going to be having this, it's going to just seem much harder than it needs to be, and it's because you're holding on to a specific outcome on what you feel like is going to happen. And if that does not happen the way we think it is, then we suffer because we're expecting an outcome in life. We're expecting things to happen. I'm not saying don't have goals, but I'm saying have realistic goals for yourself. And I'm saying if we're starting something new, we're doing something, be gentle with yourself in the process and realize we're not going to get it the first time. Let yourself be humble in the fact that you are going for something, but don't let yourself stay in this kind of place of... I get a sense of like almost not letting myself breathe. Like it almost feels like if I'm relaxing, I should be doing something else, right? If you could run in your sleep, I have a feeling that would be something you would be doing. And that's kind of a hard thing to get to, but you need to understand why we're focusing on that. I feel like there's a lot when I'm doing the psychic reading, I'm feeling like there's a lot of energy with you, but it's being used in kind of a type A personality way where resting is viewed as kind of this thing that we don't want to do, right? And if that's the case, then everything else is going to suffer. And the anxiety can be something that gets worse, probably especially at night, but I feel like midday too, there can be some anxiety here. And there's energy that's not being used or utilized. And so if we let go and we let things happen, things flow a lot better. Things just flow so much better. But that anxiety, if we can do something about that and we utilize that, maybe trying new things, trying to learn new things, that can help us with our anxiety. And I mean really venturing out of your comfort zone. I mean to the point of maybe we try skydiving if we've never done it, or maybe we try these different things, because the reason why I feel there's this anxiety is because we're not utilizing everything that we have as our resources. And so we hold on and we think we should be doing something, but we're not doing something. And then we feel guilty for not doing something. And it's kind of a process. But I feel like there's a very good heart with you, Ian. I'm getting that sense. And I'm not seeing anything here that says anything other than you're someone who tries their best. And maybe some people don't see that in you. Maybe some people don't want to understand that necessarily. But I do feel like you're someone who is always trying their best. And sometimes the situation that we're in requires 50% instead of 120%. You're welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. And thank you for letting me do that, Ian. I appreciate that. Okay, so guys, let me see here what we got. So Lori Sue says, it is my sincere hope that all who are present in this chat appreciate the sincerity, talents, and genuineness this young man leads with. And then you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you to say. And Ian, thank you for letting me work with you, my friend. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. Like and subscribe to the video, and I will put you on the list. Brilliant. Just to let you know, my friend asked me to do a skydive. Awesome. Take him up on it. Take him up on it, because that's something that I can definitely see being an interesting concept, right? Like and subscribe, and then I can add you guys to the list, but I need to know. Okay. All right, adding you guys on the list. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so number 7, we have Gabby, and then we have let me know when you guys like and subscribe, because we have Gabby, and then we have Spiritual Jada, and then we have Spiritual Jada. Okay. And then we have Landrea Hall. I like that name, Landrea. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Okay, next up on the list is Cassandra. Cassandra, are you still there? And Sapphire G also subscribed. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we're on Cassandra, then Ashita, then Bree, and then we'll go from there. Is JD going to contact you anytime soon? Haven't talked to him in a few months. Okay, so here's how it goes, guys. As I've said, I will draw one card for you, try to get as much information as I can from that card. But if you guys want a more in-depth reading, that's something you'll have to pay for. But the first card is free, and I'll try and get you guys as much as I can. Okay? You just got to like and subscribe and tell me that that's what you have done. And hopefully you guys appreciate me enough to stay subscribed. I feel like some of you guys take back your subscriptions if when I'm not looking. Yes, Sai, you definitely can. Let me put you on the list here. We're getting quite a list going on. There's about 8 people on the list right now. So Sai is going to be on there too. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, so right now we have Cassandra, Ashita, Bree, and then Ananya. You, basically, coming up. Okay, I'm going to circle that to get rid of that energy. And like I said, if you guys pay, you jump in front of the list. I have been subscribed for quite a long time now. Hi, Mia. I can put you on the list too. I appreciate you guys being subscribers and just being awesome in general. Okay. Alright. Remember, people that pay jump to the front of the list. $5 for 5 minutes, $10 for 10 minutes. But you can ask questions during that time. Usually more than one. Okay, Maya, hold on. You're down on the list quite a bit here, so it's going to be just a minute. Oli Senpai, yes, I'll add you to the list here. Hold on. I'll move this over here. Just like and subscribe, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I can put you on the list here. And then when it comes to your turn, then you can type your question, just because I'm not going to go back up and read everyone that does that, so it just makes it easier for me. Okay? Alrighty. Cassandra. Yes, you are, Landrea. You're on the list. Okay. Yeah, no worries. You're on the list. Is JD going to contact you anytime soon? So Cassandra's wondering if JD is going to contact her anytime soon. That would be nice. Ananya, that's very nice of you to suggest that. There's quite a list, though, right now. If you guys like and subscribe, you can be added to the list here. Thank you, Ananya. You're very sweet to do that. Just like and subscribe, you're added to the list. If you want to help Ananya, please feel free. I could use the help, but don't feel like you have to. Thank you very much, Morgan. You're added to the list. Okay, shuffling these cards. JD for Cassandra. Will there be anything? I had a moderator. A little while ago. Definitely do need a new moderator. Oh, Andre, very nice. Very nice. Very sweet. Okay, Cassandra. So here's what I'm getting with this card, and this is interesting. Okay. Oh. Got some buttery fingers going on here, guys. Wish me the best. So we have the thinking woman right here. So for Cassandra with the JD situation, okay, the whole thing with JD, I'm getting a feeling. I'm getting a feeling that there will be contact from this person, but it's going to be a while longer. I don't know if this person is stonewalling or if this person is just not being expressive with their emotions, but it does feel like there's something here that's very, very stifled when it comes to kind of controlling that situation, if that makes any sense. But that's what I'm seeing here. I do feel there could be a reach out. I got 4 months and then I got Earth. So 4 months Earth, 4 months Earth. So that to me is saying it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute. I'm feeling like 4 to 6 months is probably going to be when there would be contact. But I'm not sensing it's going to be like a flowing kind of contact. It feels like it's going to be like a let's not talk about what happened, non-resolution kind of contact. And I wouldn't, you know, this is just me. I wouldn't do that. But it's up to you on what you would want to do, right? Okay. Mod can make a list for you. Yes, they can. And I had that before. I did have a mod. Or I still do, technically. But I tend to go live willy-nilly. Willy-nilly like a tiny ghost. And so that's... I kind of come in and out of here as I please. So a mod would be kind of difficult for me. I'd probably need several. Because I come on whenever the hell I please. Probably shouldn't do that. Okay, so like and subscribe, you guys, and then tell me that you liked and subscribed, and I can put you on the list. If you don't tell me that you liked and subscribed, I can't do that. You're very welcome, Cassandra. You're very, very welcome. Okay, so moving on here. Let's do... So Cassandra's done. So Ashita, are you still there? Thank you, Ali Senpai. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Tay Marie lifestyle. Okay, let me add Tay Marie to the list here. Liked and sub Miss Shoddy. Mrs. Shoddy. Okay. I like saying it that way. Thank you, Ananya, for doing that for me. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name to pieces. Let's see here. So, Ashita says, I'm in separation, no contact with my twin flame right now, and I don't know if I should wait or move on. I'm a Sagittarius and he's an Aries. Will he ever come back? Okay, so let's look at that. Let me shuffle my magic deck. Okay. Yes, everyone, be patient. Be patient with me. I tend to bruise easily too, so if you guys can just be so kind. I'm like a damn banana, right? That's been drop kicked, so I do bruise easy. Let's do this here. Let's shuffle. And definitely, if you guys are ever working in situations like I'm working in now, where there's a bunch of people, make sure to sage after you do your readings. Okay? It's a good practice to have, and make sure to call your energy back to you. All right? Okay. See what we can get here for Ashita. I'm just going to try and say names, so hopefully I'm saying them right. I'm really sorry if you guys are thinking he's mispronouncing my name over and over again. You can call me out on it. I will be just fine. Okay. So here's what I'm getting here. I'm in separational contact with my twin flame right now. I'm going to say this, because I thought the camera was up here. I get 7th chakra Archangel Uriel in reverse, okay? And when I see this card in reverse, it is definitely making me think that it's not going to be a situation where there's going to be any energy moving anytime soon. So I would say if you could look at moving on, that would be good. But right now, when I see this card here, I feel like we need to heal what this twin flame in this situation kind of took from us. If they took a peace of mind from us, or they took part of our identity, or part of our, part of ourselves with them, I feel like it's important for us to realize that we need to heal first before possibly going into another relationship. Again, that's me talking, but that's what I'm seeing here. So hopefully that helps. But I'm feeling like there's not going to be any contact. Again, if you guys want more information, $5 for 5 minutes, $10 for 10 minutes. But if not, we'll just do one part. Hopefully that helps you, Ashita. And let's move on to Bree. Are you still there? And remember, anyone that pays, they jump up on the list. You guys are priority. You are the next ones up. $5, 5 minutes. $10, 10 minutes. Or just $1 a minute. If you guys want 3 minutes, $3. You guys want 2 minutes? $3. No, I'm just kidding. 2 minutes, one, yeah. You guys get it. I used to, Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming on here, and you guys are helping to lift the vibration, so thank you so much. Alright, Sefwa, hey, so you've been on here before, I do believe. I can add you to the list. You would be at the bottom of the list right now, just because a bunch of other people have kind of gone ahead, but I can put you on the list here. Okay. Anyone pays, you guys jump up to the front, but if not, there's about, I think, like 13 people left here. So, Bree, are you there? We're going to wait for just a second. You're welcome, Sefwa. We're going to wait for just a second. We're going to see what's going on. And, yeah. And you guys can book private readings with me through my website below. That way it doesn't seem as scattered, if that's something you want to do. Okay, Maya, you are, let's see. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're 7 down right now. No, Sapphire G, we're quite a few people down here. How many people are ahead of you, Tay Marie? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 people are ahead. I'm going to try and be quick here. Okay, I don't think Bree is here. So I'm going to go to Ananya. Would you like to ask your question? Nothing like a good protein shake. You get these from protein cows. You got to milk them real slow, though, to get the extra chunk. Yeah, Maya, if you wouldn't mind waiting, my friend. Is any positive changes are coming in you and Suraj? Really? Okay, hold on. So Gabby, you're right after Ananya. You are right after Ananya, which I'm reading right now. So let me put this over here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ananya. Are any positive changes coming to you and Suraj's relationship? Let me see. Let me look at that. Guys, remember to like and subscribe and tickle the hell out of that damn bell icon. Okay, make it giggle. Make it giggle, guys, so you can be notified whenever I'm live. Alrighty. Paid readings do jump to the front of the list, though. $5, 5 minutes, $10, 10 minutes, or hell, if you want to do $1 for 1 minute, we can do that too. And then we can get a little bit more information, and you jump up to the front of the list. So, let's keep going here. Ananya, let's see what's going on with you and Suraj's relationship. There. Boom. All right, there we go. So, let me get rid of the protein shake from my mustache. We have got this card here. I see victory in reverse, and so I'm wondering if there's been hardships, right? When I see victory in reverse, it's making me think that there's been hardships and maybe there might be some more obstacles on the way. Now, it does not mean it's going to be bad, but I feel like there's going to be a little bit more work on the relationship or something else needs to happen, and then things can flow more smoothly from there. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this situation. Responding was something that came in as kind of like a psychic impression. So I feel like if something is happening that we don't like in this relationship, we need to respond in a way that is us standing up for ourselves and us being firm with our boundaries, right? That's something that we can absolutely do, but responding in the appropriate way is going to help us with this kind of relationship. So that's what I'm seeing here. There's going to be some more kind of issues, but I can definitely show a list, yes. It's in chicken scratch, though. Right now, there's 12 people that I haven't read. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? And like I said, you guys pay, you jump to the front of the list. You guys are the next ones up. No pay, though, that don't happen. But yeah, it's chicken scratch. Landrea, you're actually coming up kind of quick. Probably here in the next 5 minutes or so. I finally did it. I got people watching me. I got so many people. Yeah, Elizabeth, this is nice. This is nice. Getting some people coming in here. I am good too. I am doing great. I'm actually doing pretty good too. Okay, so next person up here is going to be Gabby. Rewind and pause to see list. Well, I can show it to you. Let's see. I'm sorry, you guys, that you probably can't see the list super well. Christine, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's a list. And yes, so there is a list. Like and subscribe. For you guys watching, please like and subscribe. And I do too, Maya. I feel a sense of community too. This is awesome. Did you hear that? I was just stopping by to say hi. But today, let's see. But today is a me day, so I'm going on a nature walk. Awesome. Go on a nature walk and enjoy nature, right? So Gabby posted her question here. She is the next one up. Okay. Let's move that over. Is there going to be, let's see. Is there going to be action from Sam towards me soon? Any feelings shown? I feel confused about him. Is there going to be any action towards Gabby soon with Sam? Let's see. Mad dash kind of shuffle situation going on here. Gonna try my best. I don't know if any of you guys are making muffins right now, but I'm smelling muffins. I'm smelling like baked goods, some stuff. My girlfriend made donuts today. Those were good. Keto donuts. Make you go nuts, right? Alright, let's do this. See you, Elizabeth. Here we go. Alright. So, anyone, like and subscribe. As soon as you have liked and subscribed, say that you have liked and subscribed, and then I can add you to the list. Okay? Alright, so Gabby, is there going to be action from Sam towards me soon? Alright, so here's what I get. I get Journey in reverse. So no, I'm not feeling there's going to be any actions towards him, or with him towards you anytime soon. It feels like there's something here that's kind of congesting the energy, right? If you're feeling confused, I feel like that's a normal reaction to this kind of situation, but that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's move on to Who's next on the list here? Spiritual Jada, are you there? And then Landrea, it's your turn after that. Okay, will I have new love in 2022? Let's look at that. Remember, guys, tell me that you liked and subscribed so that I can add you to the list. Okay, awesome. Christine says she has liked and subscribed. All right. So then let's do this. We have Christine. Boy, I'm pretty sure my handwriting's getting worse. There we go. Okay, yes, you're very welcome. Remember, guys, tell me you have liked and subscribed to go there. Anybody here, like and subscribe, I can add you to the list, okay? For a free question, it's 1 card. That's what I'm doing here. So, Spiritual Jada is wondering if there's any love coming towards her. There's a lot of people coming in. Awesome. I can add you to the list here, Shirley. Okay, you liked and subscribed too. All right, so you're added to the list as well, Ritu. All right. Feel free to talk to each other in the comments too, guys. I do welcome conversation. As long as I agree with everything that's being said. No, I'm just kidding. Please feel free to speak to each other if you feel like you need to. All right, let's do this here. So, is there any new love coming in for... All right, Shirley, so you're about 10 people down on the list. And so here's what I want you to do. Copy and paste what it is you just wrote, because there are some adorable kitties right there with a heart at the end. Love that, by the way. Awesome. But copy and paste that so that when it's your turn, boom, we're right there. All right? I think we can do that. I'm pretty sure we can work this through. Let's try this here. So, Jada's wondering if there's going to be any sort of love coming in for 2022. All right, let's see. A good note, if you want to do tarot reading, you want to do this kind of bullshit that I'm doing, a good note is going to be for you guys to be curious about what people are asking. When we are curious, we're open to messages. All right, so let's do this here. Curiosity is the sister emotion to love and gratitude, all right? Or maybe it's the brother. I don't know. Curiosity is not really gendered, but I'm trying here, guys. Let's see what we got. Okay. Will there be love coming in for you, Jada? I do feel like there will be. Okay? We have the laminations coming off this card here. Okay, I gotta let myself be sad for a second. Alright, I'm over it. Okay, so 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, right here. This right here is coming in to say that I do feel like you're going to find love in 2022. That's the 1 card reading, but I do feel like there's going to be some love there in 2022. If you guys want to get more in-depth information, you can pay, and then you guys jump to the front of the list. Okay, just like right here, we had Gabby pay, so she is next up. Okay, so Gabby says, what do you see between me and Sam? What's going on? All right, you're very welcome, Spiritual Jada. Thank you so much for coming by the channel. Okay, so let's do this here, and let's go back to this one. All right. Landrea's up next after Gabby. But let's see, so we did 2 Canadian dollars. I think that's equal to 25 cents American. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. We'll do 2 minutes. We'll do 2 minutes. I feel like that's fair. And Tay Marie is also doing that. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. Gabby is up right now. And then Tay Marie is up after Gabby. Okay? That's how it works. When there are more, I really need you to be honest. Trust me, that is not something I have trouble doing. In fact, I can be a little too blunt sometimes. Yeah, it's not a problem for me to be honest. What do I see between you and Sam? What's going on? So let's look at this here. I'm going to do this. I will get the timer set. So Shirley, you are about 10 down on the list right now. So it's going to be a minute. It is starting to slow down a little bit, though. The list isn't growing exponentially. Shady Lady. Anyone that's watching this right now, like and subscribe, and then tell me that you have liked and subscribed, and you will be added to the list. You're very welcome, Shirley. You're very welcome. If you guys are wondering where you're at on the list, just talk to me, and I'll get it going for you. Okay, so what's going on between Gabby and Sam? All right. Really? Okay, I'll show you the cards here. I'm not just going to say that and then have that be the end. Senpai, you are 6 down on the list. Well, technically 7 because there's another paid reading after this. Okay, so let's do this here. So here's what I'm getting so far. Gabby, okay? So I'm going to do 2 cards here, and then I'm going to shuffle this other deck and do a little bit more. A little teeny bit more. You're welcome. I'm going to start the timer here for the 2 minutes here in just a second. But I'm getting these cards down first, and then I can show you, so that way you're not paying for me to shuffle the cards, because wouldn't that be a kick in the balls? I don't know how many of you have balls out there, but if you kick them, it hurts. Okay, it's not fun. It's not a fun thing to go through. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay. Senpai gets it. Senpai gets it. Alright. Wow, I've never seen a reading more cut and dry. Alright. This is interesting right here, so I'll start the timer. And I am not super strict with this timer. I just have it so I don't spend too much time on one person. Like and subscribe, you guys, and you can be added to the list. Don't just bark questions at me. Truth spirits. Speak truth spirits. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's get this started here. There we go. All right, guys, hold on a second here. So you liked and subbed Shady Lady? Okay. I'm not seeing the like counter jump up. But yeah, so Shady Lady, I do agree with that. Don't spam, right? Everyone needs to wait their turn. There we go. Now I'm seeing the like counter go up. Everyone needs to wait their turn, and I'm just going to add some people here. Thank you guys that paid for being patient. I usually don't work like this, and so I'm trying my best to get everything organized as much as possible. Hold on a second here, guys. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay, what did I do this on? Alrighty, so let's do this here for Gabby. Alright, so what I got here, Gabby, is I got Door to Romance in reverse, okay? And then I got 2 of Cups in reverse. And then I got Woman Holding a Heart in reverse. And then I got 3 of Coins. Okay? So what I'm seeing here from Sam is a refusal to cooperate. This feels one-sided. Okay, if we're talking about being honest, I feel like you're putting in a lot, and I don't feel like this person is putting in hardly anything, obviously. But I feel like there's something here where this person, it feels like unrequited love kind of a situation where I feel like you really appreciate them, but this person doesn't see who you are. And I feel like if they did, they would appreciate you too, but it feels like this person is emotionally stunted in a way, or distant, pretty damn distant. So what I'm seeing here is that I don't feel like there's going to be, again, I don't feel like there's going to be a future with this person. I feel like and here's the thing with a lot of these readings, I feel like there's going to be this person coming around in some way, but not in a love way, like not in a way where you could build something with them, right? It would be more in a way that you could sort of piddle around and waste time with this person. So I'm not feeling like there's these feelings of love and appreciation that you would give to them. I don't feel that there would be the same thing on his end. And it's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because I don't feel like he could do that with anybody. Okay, so it has nothing to do with you doing something wrong. It's him not being able to express himself. So that's what I'm getting there. Okay. Gonna go here. Okay, so does that make sense though, Gabby? Do you feel like that makes sense to you? You wanted me to be honest. So after Gabby, Tay Marie is up next. Okay, and I just want to know if that makes sense to you, Gabby. So you can type your question, Tay Marie, if that's something you feel comfortable doing. Sorry guys for drinking a suggestive shake. I can't help it. I haven't had anything to eat in a few minutes, so it's my thing. Do I need to be aware of coming towards me? Okay. So anybody new watching right now, if you guys like and subscribe, I add you to the list. It's starting to grow now pretty good. But if you like and subscribe, I can add you to the list. And if you pay, you jump up to the front of the line right now. Okay, 1 second here. So Gabby says, when you guys pay, I give you guys a little more attention, obviously, because you are helping to support the channel. So Gabby says, I don't know, because he told me he was grateful for meeting me and liked me a lot. He's not hot and cold, so that means he's leading me on since the start. He's hot and cold, so that means he's leading me on since the start. You're welcome, Gabby. I'm okay. I want to say this here. With this kind of person, this kind of situation, yeah, if you're looking at someone that's hot and cold, it's someone who doesn't know themselves emotionally, right? Okay, thank you very much. He was chasing you for 8 months, but then okay, chasing you for 8 months, but then when he got you, was that a situation where he stopped being as interested? Because sometimes it's just the chase for some people. You're added to the list, Lander. He was still interested, so that's good. That's good. But at the same time, what I was getting from the cards, this reading right here, this is the most cut and dry reading that I've had in a while, actually. Door to Romance in reverse, Woman Holding a Heart in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and Three of Coins. You're wanting to work together, you're wanting to do something, but on his end, I don't get that from him. I get, I don't know if it's party boy mentality, or I don't know what it is, but it feels like it's not quite what an adult relationship would look like. Okay, so now I'm going to go to Tay Marie here. What do I need to be aware of coming towards you? Okay, so let's look at that for Tay Marie. And you guys, if you want to, you can go down to my website and book a reading that way, and it's private, right? So you guys can definitely do that, and then I can spend more time with you guys doing a reading that way. If you guys like and subscribe, I can add you to the list. Just let me know that when you have liked and subscribed, because I don't know when you've done that. So you guys got to tell me. Okay. You're welcome, Gabby. This person here is an F-boy kind of a situation. I feel like they're just emotionally distant. They lead people on because they don't know themselves. That's what I'm feeling with this person. So if you feel confused, there's a reason why. Okay, moving on to Tay Marie. Thank you guys for being patient. I am trying my best here. Yes, you are, Sephle. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. You are a subscriber. Okay. What's coming towards Tay Marie? What is coming towards Tay Marie? Well, you're still a bit. We're still a little bit behind here. Yes, you're on the list, Morgan. Don't worry, you're on the list. I'm not that fast. I've got a list to work through here. You guys are giving me some homework, some hella good homework here. So, let's do this here and let's see what we get for Tay Marie. What is coming towards Tay Marie? Okay. I'm going to start this here. And Tay Marie, I do believe did $2, so I'm going to give a little bit more information here. Okay. Let's do one more shuffle. You are very welcome, Morgan. I do love a good LOL. Even though every time I say LOL, I have a face like this. Every time I type it, that's my face, because that's how I roll. Alright, let's do this. Wow, okay, 2 cards popped out. So Tay Marie, hopefully you're still there. So I'm feeling like Tay Marie, something that's coming towards you. I get King of Wands right here. Okay. Then I get 6 of Coins in reverse. I'll put all these together, don't you worry. We have Angel of Love. And then we have Man holding a coin right here. Okay. And when I see King of Wands and Angel of Love, that's making me feel like we're moving towards a possible relationship with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo individual. King of Wands especially, this is a very passionate person coming in here. Possibly someone with money, but maybe there's something here where we don't feel good about something. I'm not really sure. When I see the 6 of Coins in reverse, we're reaping what we sow, and maybe things have happened in our past that have been coming up for us in kind of a karmic cycle, and I feel like that's going to be broken soon, but there's some more obstacles that could possibly be coming your way, maybe in a financial way. Because when I see 6 of Coins in reverse, that's what I see. Then I see Man holding a coin. So possibly this Aries, Sagittarius, Leo individual could be someone that's coming in here and would have money and possibly be able to, you know, be that for you. Be this kind of, I don't know if the term sugar daddy is accurate, but a daddy, I guess, right? Sounds weird when I say it out loud, doesn't it? But that's what I'm feeling here. He's an Aquarius. Okay. It did feel like it was more fire energy, but if there's fire in the chart or if they act more fiery, then that could definitely be that sort of situation. Obviously, you would know better than me in that regard. But I feel like that's kind of going to be what's coming up here. And working through sort of more difficult concepts, again, finances, working through those kinds of things, I think that's what's going to be happening more than anything. So as for a time frame, this one feels to me like I feel like this person would be coming in, and it's going to be next year, maybe by March or April of next year. It feels like there could be something moving a little bit more for us, because it feels like things are kind of stagnated now, or things are kind of stuck. The word stubborn came into my head, so it feels like things are being stubborn. That's kind of what I'm feeling there. So hopefully that sort of helps to address that situation. So I do feel like love is going to be coming towards you. It's up to you what you do with that information. But obviously, angel of love right here. Yeah, I'm feeling like something is coming up. So yeah. Yes, he's very stubborn. That's most men. That is most men right there. When you say they're very stubborn, literally 98% of the male population can say, they can say here, because that's everyone. You're very welcome, Tay Marie. Thank you for helping to support the channel. Okay, so let's look here. You guys, when you pay, you jump up in front of the list, and I spend more time on you, the more money you guys spend. And we can do more questions. We can do more back and forth, or you can go to my website and book a reading. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So, Landrea, you're up again. I'm sorry to have you type your question again. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, Shirley, you're still down the list a ways. You are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 people ahead of you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being patient. Andre, is my cousin up to something or planning against me when she asked me for a favor after getting upset with me? Okay. Let me shuffle these cards here. Christine, you are... hold on one second. So we have... I'm going to be right back, you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So Christine, you're number 17 on my list, but we've already done like 9 people, so you're about 6 down, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for you, and then Shirley is 8. I guess I counted wrong. Okay. Yes, Landrea, you're next. You're next. I'm just going to shuffle these cards up here. You're the one that's up right now. Thank you for being patient. Okay. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate the patience, guys. It takes me a second to get to you. But I will try my best. Okay. So, is your cousin planning something? Let's look here. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Andrea. Thank you, everyone, for being here and helping me. Helping me with this, I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Literally right there, we get the deceit card. Yes, you're very polite, Andre. Oh, you mean to your cousin? To your cousin. Okay, okay. I thought we were just doing, I am statements. So, but you are polite. Don't get me wrong. I do see deceit here, though. And when I see this card, and you look at this right here, there could just be eyes that are looking at us, and maybe because you're so polite, we could have people that take advantage of us. Okay? It doesn't mean. Hold on one second here. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily doing anything wrong, but if you're being a really kind person, sometimes people will take advantage of that. And I'm getting something here where the cousin is taking advantage of you or your kindness. You would go out of your way to do something for other people, but that's not always the case for other people with you. And usually it happens, you're a good person, right, Landrea? And so you view other people as being good people also. But in this situation, well, I confronted her and now she's asked you for a favor. See, that seems a little asinine, doesn't it? Doesn't it? You confront someone and then they're like, yeah, but can you help me with this? That seems to me to be someone who's trying to mitigate or minimize your problem so that they can do their thing, right? They're trying to get over that part of the relationship as quick as they can, and then you can help them with something. So to me, I don't like that. It feels like they're trying to use you. Definitely not my kind of vibe. But that's what I see for you, Landrea. So be careful with your cousin. If she wants to pay you, see, that's where it gets tricky, because if they pay you, you become indebted to them, right? If they pay you for doing something, you can become indebted to them. So really be careful on who you accept money from if that's the kind of situation, because they'll be like, I paid you for this and you owe me one, kind of a thing. So be careful with that. You want to decline her and she is pushy. Well, tell her to GTFO. I don't know if the youth still says that. GTFO, get the out, kind of a thing. Okay, so Gabby put up the money here. And so she's going to come up on the list here again, but just be careful with who you keep company with. It sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders, though, Landrea. Yeah, to me it sounds like you got things figured out. Keep going with that. Okay, and remember to like and subscribe, and tell me you've liked and subscribed, and I can add you guys to the list. You want to tell her you can't help her, just say, just say you can't help her. Have that be the end. You don't need to make up excuses or anything like that. Hey, Angela. When you guys pay, you jump up to the front of the list. So my regulars, who always come in here and pay, you guys. I'm going to read Gabby now. Angela, if you want to go and jump up in the list, you can pay through the usual means. So if I added you to the list right here, you'd be waiting for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about 11 people that would be in front of you. Okay, so I'm going to go to Gabby's question here. What do you see coming towards me? It's just I'm so confused because some tarot readers say something, others say something else. Okay, so here's the thing when it comes to psychic perceptions. Okay? Some tarot readers will see something, some will not. Tarot readers are biased because we're people. We're not gods, we're not deities, we are people. And sometimes the tarot readers are seeing something, but then another tarot reader is seeing something else. Think of it like we're reading quantum possibilities. And because we're reading quantum possibilities, right? Because we're doing that, it means that we're not always going to have the answers, because they can always kind of shift and change because of choices that we make, okay? It's sort of like if we make one choice, then our quantum reality changes, because that's how quantum, that's how it works. So when they're reading, when a psychic or someone is reading the future, what they're doing is they're reading a possibility. If they say 100% guaranteed, and yes, Angela, like Angela's saying there, free will. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's the kind of tricky part, right? Free will at play. Absolutely. So what do I see coming towards you, Gabby? Let's see here. see what we got going on here. Okay. And now let's do this for you, Gabby. Thank you again for coming on here and paying. I do appreciate that. And if you guys want to do a reading with me privately, you can look down in the comments below. We can also do energy healing too that can help clear some blockages if that's something you guys feel like doing. I do astral projection as well. I can help you guys with that. Okay. Okay, so let me do this for Gabby, and then Sea Love is right up on the list. Please remember to like and subscribe, guys, too. I enjoy that. It's one of my favorites. And tickle that damn bell icon until it giggles, okay? Give it a little tickle, tickle. All right, so you're up next. So Gabby is up right now. And then Sea Love, you're up next. Okay. Thank you for paying, Sea Love. I really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Let's see what we got going on here. So we have storm warning here, Gabby. Chantel Coconut, how are you doing? She comes on here a lot, guys. If it seems like I'm excited, it's because I am. She's a good one. We have storm warning in reverse. And then we have door to spirit in reverse right here. So, Gabby, I'm feeling like we kind of go... Maybe we go out of our way to be with people that could be somewhat unavailable with how they... a little bit. He's always a little bit funny. Little bit funny in the head, old Yoshi. He's my cat, by the way. But I feel like maybe we're going out of our way for people that don't have our best interests at heart. Because I see this. The reason I say that is this. I get door to spirit in reverse. I feel like there's signs, there's things that come up, and I feel like maybe we're not listening to them. Or maybe we're not understanding them. It feels to me like there could be something here where there's some trauma that's being triggered, and because of that, there's kind of this dysfunctional situation going on. And the way you get out of that, you say you feel confused, it's kind of because you've entangled energy with this person, or with kind of the wrong sort of people. We generally feel confused when we feel like we don't have stable ground. When we don't have stable ground, we start like kind of becoming very shifty in the way that we operate. Because everything around us, our environment is not stable. And so how do we know where to start, or end, or do anything like that? Okay. Okay. So like and subscribe, you guys, and you can be added to the list. Okay. Once you've liked and subscribed, then I can add you, but you have to tell me you liked and subscribed. Okay. Otherwise, I have no idea. All right. So I'll wait for a second, Gabby, for you to say something. I have to go for half a second. I'm gonna come right back. I have to do something really quick. I'm gonna leave everything running. The list is still going, all that good stuff. But let me know, like and subscribe, and let me know that you guys liked and subscribed, okay? Because then I can add you to the list. What's up, bud? All right, everybody. Hi, Miss. Can you re-ask? Okay, so Bree, I'll add you to the bottom of the list if the turn goes by. Yeah, let me see. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do 2022. We have Leo, rising Cancer Sun. Leo, rising Cancer Sun. Shoot. Okay, Leo, rising. I'm just going to have it be Leo, rising. That's easier for me to write. Okay, then 23. Okay. You're welcome. Like and subscribe, guys. And I can add you to the list here. So, Gabby, here we go. So, what is coming towards me? Not listening to spirit? No, I'll get on to this one here. So, this right here is saying that we need to look at what's coming towards us. I feel there's opportunities. I feel there's things presenting itself, right? I definitely feel there's things presenting itself to you, but something tells me that our spiritual GPS feels like it's out of whack. And I'll add you to the list here. Okay, Blossom, you're added to the list. Thank you. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. But I get this card too. Okay, this is Storm Warning in reverse. When I see Storm Warning in reverse, this is telling me that sometimes things... You're welcome, Blossom. Sometimes things happen that can be out of our control, but we need to focus on this. Let me draw 2 more cards for this situation, and then go from there. So let's look a little bit more. I'm feeling like there's trauma responses to things that have happened in your life, and that's why these decisions can happen where we feel confused and we feel lost. Sometimes we equate dysfunctional love and relationships with unconditional love, and we feel like there has to be drama, there has to be these kinds of things in a relationship for it to be something that can thrive. And so we need to heal ourselves and the trauma that we've been through so that way we understand what a good connection looks like. Because until we do, people can come into our lives and they can trigger our traumatic responses, and we view that as falling in love. Until we've learned to heal ourselves, we will view people triggering our trauma response as love. And so that's kind of the big deal there. There's a book. It's right behind me here. Let me grab it. The School of Life and Emotional Education. This book right here talks a lot about love in the modern age. I feel like it's not necessarily with this person. I feel that it can be with different people. But with this person, how can I put this? Okay, this book right here, I'm just going to say this. This book talks about romanticism and how that has led to people really being skewed in the way they view love. Romanticism can be us waiting for Prince Charming sometimes. Not saying you're doing that, Gabby, but sometimes that can be what's going on here, and we need to break out of the romanticism kind of thinking. You guys can look it up, what I'm talking about, but it's basically hoping for a happy ever after, right? And relationships, good relationships, are actually hard work. They're not something that just happens. And the man and the woman have to communicate back and forth. There has to be communication that comes in here. And if we keep dating people that push us away or that we feel are hot and cold, we're not going to be able to find a good relationship, because we're going to have people that keep emotionally being dishonest. And the reason why we can't see that, is because there's trauma. There's something there that's blocking us from seeing it. This could have been a distant mother growing up or a distant father, but generally speaking, right now, when we're talking about different relationship types, we have attachment styles, right? So the attachment styles are going to be, you have the avoidant attachment style, which is generally male-oriented. Women can be avoidant as well. Right. It was the first time for you, but you understand. Okay, perfect. But men can be avoidant in their attachment styles, and women can be what's known as being anxious attachment style. So what will happen is the man becomes more and more distant, and then the woman becomes more and more anxious, and there's like a chase thing going on. That can happen sometimes. But if there's no secure person in the relationship, the relationship's just going to start falling apart because one of you or both of you is going to be sabotaging it, or there's going to be self-sabotage until things come from a healed perspective. Dysfunctional love is kind of our thing. And this book right here talks a lot about, if there was a manual on love, this book right here would be it. This book talks about a lot of very interesting things. And it says, introduced by Alain de Botton, okay? The School of Life and Emotional Education, really good read. He does philosophy and stuff like that too. He talks about different concepts, but he breaks the stigma of modern day love and what that looks like. And romanticism, romanticism never worked. It's just that it's a romantic idea. It's not something that works. Communication and hard work is what it takes to be in a relationship. And you have to build that up with someone that's going to give you that in return. I feel like you could do that, Gabby. I feel like you could be the person putting in the hard work. You could be the person that's dedicated. But the other person has to be there too. So we got to make sure we're finding the right person. And when we've healed trauma, when we've set boundaries, when we say what we will and won't accept, then when someone comes in our life and they are narcissistic, or there's red flags around them, or they're just someone who's kicking the tires and not actually going to stick around, we'll be able to spot them because we'll know what that looks like. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps in that kind of thing. All right, so I'm going to move on to Sea Love here. And thank you again, Gabby, for coming on here and contributing. I appreciate that. Awesome, another like. Sweet, I'm loving this. Okay, so let's see, so Sea Love, are you still there? You're very welcome, Gabby. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, you can be added to the list, Libra Smith. Okay, Sea Love is next. People that pay get priority. So Sea Love is next. Awesome, Morgan. I'm glad. I'm glad I can be of assistance and of help. That's what I try to do on this channel. Let's see here. Okay, Libra, you're added to the list here. Okay, Sea Love, you're up. So let me look at this again. Thank you very much, Shirley. You guys are awesome. Thank you for, well, thank you for letting me speak, and you guys are listening and saying, if I'm full of shit, though, guys, please feel free to say I'm full of shit. I won't like hearing it, but if I am, you know what I mean? Feel free to call me out. Okay, so, Sea Love, I'm going to go up and see your question again. Yes, this right here is on the Sith day of Xmas. Okay, and it's Darth Vader here. On the Sith day, you know, because they're Siths. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are liking the advice. Awesome. I'm going to go up and read Sea Love's question again. Alright, so Sea Love says, is Anthony interested in me? He's been acting distant. That's kind of the attachment style thing we've been talking about, isn't it? Let's see this and see what we can come up with here. Is Anthony interested in Sea Love? Odds are, if you have to come on here and you have to ask me if he's interested, you know what I mean? It should be something you should be able to ask him, but men are so damn distant, and women sort of have to become, I've said this before, women become investigators. That's investigators that guess, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it as an investigator if you're guessing. So that's what I'm feeling here. And then Shirley says, it's taking me a long time to figure out how narcissistic abusers behave and how the ghosting in games plays a big part. Absolutely, absolutely. When we've set boundaries and we learn what that looks like for ourselves and we've incorporated self-love and the shadow side, we've integrated the injured inner child and we've healed trauma, we can spot narcissistic people so much easier. So much easier. Because as it stands now, the reason why we keep falling for narcissistic people is because we don't trust ourselves. We don't. We don't trust ourselves to make the right decision, and so if something happens, we tell ourselves, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. No, they did it because of this reason, right? We need to be honest with ourselves. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Right, and I understand you don't want to seem desperate, and I understand it's funny, the tighter you hold on, the more the person is going to the more the person's going to kind of go away from that situation because it is difficult. But I understand. You don't want to seem desperate, but sometimes. Okay. See love. Let's see what's going on with Anthony. Okay. One more shuffle here. All right. I'm going to shuffle these cards too, and we're going to see what's going on. Christine, there's probably, I'm going to say at least 7 or 8 people in front of you. I'm not sure. I can look here in a second. I'm doing a paid reading just for a minute. My good friend. The numbers I have on my list are kind of arbitrary because I keep jumping up to different numbers as I go through. So if I told you the number, yes, we blame ourselves for their behavior. And that's another thing, is the confidence issue, right? Generally, people that are in narcissistic abusive situations, oh no, Christine, you're okay. You're absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. I don't know how I could say it where it would make sense, the number that you're at. But I understand people are wanting to get their readings too, so don't you worry about that, my friend, okay? One more shuffle here for Sea Love. Okay, here we go. Oh, Chantel, that's cool. I like that. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups in reverse, and we have Attachment in reverse. Okay, Sea Love? So when I see Attachment in reverse and 10 of Cups in reverse, this person, I feel like there's kind of a game that can go on. If the person is acting distant, we come closer, right? Or we try to come closer. There seems to be some emotional games going on here. If someone is acting distant, they need to be honest and tell you what's going on. If this person is expecting you to read their mind in this situation, I don't feel like they're the one for you. If Anthony, in this instance here, I'm feeling distance. And I'll show you the other card here too. We have to look at this in a balanced way. We have the Angel of Balance right here. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This right here, as I'm seeing this is a situation where if we feel like something isn't working out, we kind of cut it off. And I know that sounds harsh. But there's been situations where other people have cut us off and we've done nothing wrong. But in this situation, if someone's playing the hot and cold bullshit game, okay, and I'm going to call it the bullshit game because why do it? Why do it? If someone's doing that, then we need to call them out on their behavior. And in my opinion, we cut them off in that situation. If they're being distant and they're not telling us why, if we've been reaching out to them and they're not responding, and it's like willfully not responding, like they see the message, they're not responding, and it's been a few days or it's been a few, and there isn't like a crisis situation going on in that person's life, if they are choosing to put you second, third, fourth, or fifth in their life, that right there shows priority. And especially if it's in a dating situation, if this person is showing you what they're like when you're dating them and they're treating you this way, can you imagine if you were married? Okay? Okay, you're friends in the talking stage. Okay. I can understand that. We're just friends in the talking stage, so I feel like I can't complain too much. about him acting distant because we are not together, but I do like him and I'm hoping he's interested back. Joss Winder, how are you doing? Or Winder? I'm doing good. It's been a while since I've seen you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. And that's true too, Sea Love, and I like that you're looking at that level-headed. You guys are just friends, and so that could also be where this card's coming into play, is the balance card. You're just friends, you can't ask for too much, but you would want to know if they're interested, right? You want to know if the feelings are unrequited or not. What I'm seeing now is I feel like there's an interest, right? But I don't, again, with a lot of these readings that I'm doing, it's like the emotional maturity. I feel like you'd be someone who would say how you feel, and even if it hurt, if the feelings were unrequited or whatever, you'd eventually heal from it. You'd be fine. For men, they don't show their vulnerable side because they literally feel like they will die. They feel like expressing emotions is like exposing your insides, like you turn yourself inside out, and you're exposed. So, I can put you on the list here, Joss. So, I'll tell you the number, guys, but like I said, it won't make sense if I tell you the number. Ritu, you're 19, okay, but you don't know what number I'm on now, right? So, you're 19, I'm on number... I'm on Sea Love right here, so there's about 10 people in front of you, okay? I'll add you to the list, though, Joss, and I am glad, though, Sea Love, that you do have a good head on your shoulders, but really, really look at how the person's interacting with you. And my advice is this, is if we are putting out signs, if we're really trying to get this person's attention and they're not giving us the attention back, I feel like it would be important for us to move on in that scenario. Even if it seems like a good situation, sometimes people aren't meant for us in the moment. And what I'm seeing now is that I'm seeing friendship, if that, you know what I mean? I'm seeing friendship and I'm not seeing it progressing any further, at least for the time being. It feels like, a lot of the times it feels like the women are ready, or it feels like one person's ready, the other person is not ready. The other person's not ready. They're thinking stupid thoughts, okay? Immature thoughts. So that's what I'm feeling here. But I don't, yeah, I don't see this as being a bad connection necessarily, but I do feel like at this point in time you'd be wasting your time. You'd be wasting your time quite a bit. Maybe if this person got more mature or this person was more secure in some way, then I feel like there could be something. But if you're wanting something that's more permanent and more secure in your surroundings, I don't think you're going to find it with this person. Surely you're getting closer, just like everyone else is getting closer too. But let me see here. So, does that help you, Sea Love? I hope that helps. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to do this here. All right. All right, we've gone through about, I think, 11 people so far. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Sea Love. Stop by whenever you want. Enjoy your energy. I do enjoy your energy. And yeah, feel free to stop by. Just be part of the community if you wouldn't mind. But thank you so much for helping to contribute to the channel. I appreciate that so much. Okay, Sapphire Y, you are up. These ones right here, the non-paying ones, these are one card for a like and a sub. Okay, if you guys want more, well, $5, 5 minutes, and $10 for 10 minutes. And you guys can ask questions during that time. I will pause the timer that I have. You can ask a question, and then I'll start the timer again. So you guys can just type a W to say wait. And I can totally do that. That way you get to ask more than one question if you guys are wondering about something. Okay, Sapphire, are you there? And also... Okay. Okay, we're going to move up to the next one here then. Sai, are you there? S-A-I. And Bree, you've been added to the list. You're at the bottom of the list, but I'm hoping I can get to you here, so I think I'll be able to. So S-A-I, are you there? Okay. Alright, now we're getting through the list pretty quick. Okay, Maya. M-I-A, are you there? I believe they've gone on to different readers, people. Maybe, or they fell asleep at their keyboards. Everyone's sleeping. Maybe that's what's happening. Okay, so Senpai, are you there? I'm telling you right now, we're getting through the list pretty quick right here. Okay, no Senpai. Alright. Alright, Morgan, you're up. It's a good thing you LOL'd because I know you're here. So, Morgan, do you want to ask your question? Remember, you guys, we can... Okay. Okay, so will Justin Scorpio ever commit to me for a relationship? Haven't heard from him since Friday when we met. I feel he's annoyed at me. It has been just physical between us. Okay. Okay, so Maya is here. Okay. You're not a zombie at the keyboard sleeping. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. Okay, so maybe you guys are a little bit behind as I'm doing this. Okay, so... Right, so Maya's here. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to read Morgan because she was here when I said her name. Then I'll go back to read Maya. And then I'll read Senpai, okay? Okay. So Maya and then Senpai. So I'm reading Morgan right now, and then I'll do Maya and Senpai. Alright? Okay. Let's do this here. Give me just a second here, guys. So Morgan says, will Justin Scorpio ever commit to me for a relationship? I haven't heard from him since Friday when we met. I feel he's annoyed at me. It has been just physical between us. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, Shady Lady, you're after Ritu. Thank you, Outlander. I appreciate that. I will take a look at that here, but thank you for saying that. Okay. I'm going to go up one more time here so I can see the question. Just so I have it. Okay. Okay, so will Justin commit to you for a relationship? Let's draw a card and see, my friend. And thank you, Morgan, for being patient. And also thank you for laughing at my horrible dad jokes. For some reason, I'm proud of them. But Blossom, you're number 23. But again, the context, you know. You're number 23, and the way things are going, I'm backtracking after I'm reading for Morgan. So I'm going to say you're probably 11 people down on the list, maybe. Maybe. At this point, I don't know because I'm reversing a little bit. Which normally I don't do, but I am going to go back and read here. Okay. What do we got from Morgan? Will Justin commit? You're okay, Outlander. You're alright. Don't worry about it. You guys, I promise, if I do bite, I nibble. Little tiny nibbles. I don't bite hard, okay? Let's do this here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, Morgan. Wow, okay. So, Morgan, I see this card here, hostilities. So they may be annoyed. Maybe something happened. But when I see this card, I feel like it's not you. I feel like this person has a chip on their shoulder in general. When I see this card, I just, I don't get the warm and fuzzies from this card. Call me crazy, but I don't. The hostilities here, it feels like if this person could find a reason to be upset about anything, they would. It feels like there's emotional issues here, or emotional regulation issues. When I see this card, I'm almost wondering if there's some mental stuff going on with this person where they can act irrational at times, right? So don't necessarily think it's you doing something. It does feel to me like on his end, anything could tip this person off. That's what I'm feeling. That is very accurate. Okay. So again, if someone is very volatile, has nothing to do with you, right? And I'm going to say this over and over again, you guys, because self-love needs to be the idea here. If anyone is being volatile, you meet them, they're being volatile, it's not on you, okay? Maybe we were raised in an environment where we felt like we were responsible for other people's emotions. Don't upset mom, don't upset dad. Oh, that would be the worst thing. And because of that, in relationships, we will do the same thing with our partners. We will feel like we are the cause for everything that's wrong, and we're never the cause for anything that's good. Okay? And if we're in a relationship like that, trust me, that's awful. That's not a fun place to be in. Okay? But a lot of us don't have this education growing up. And we learn a little bit later on. Books like this help speed up our learning so that we can find the right people for us. Okay? Alain de Botton, The School of Life and Emotional Education. So he doesn't take it out on you. Right, he doesn't take it out on you, but he gets annoyed about things. And it's up to you if you want to spend time with that kind of energy. People need to have emotional regulation. People need to work on their stuff, right? There's a saying that goes like this. If you don't heal what cut you, you'll bleed on people that didn't hurt you, if that makes any sense. Basically, we need to heal the trauma, and that's our job. And a lot of times, men and women get in relationships when there's unhealed trauma, and they look towards the other person to help heal their wounds, but they're not willing to put in the work or the effort. And then when the partner tries to touch on those wounds and tries to bring them into the surface for healing, the other person gets upset and says, no, get away from me. Because they're not ready for that, right? They're not ready for what that means to be emotionally vulnerable, right? Please like and subscribe, you guys. I can add you to the list. Let me know that you have liked and subscribed, and you can be added to the list. Okay? We have another payment that came in here, so let me see this here. Morgan, oh, thank you. Okay, let's look at that. Let's look at that, Morgan. All right, so donations get priority. Morgan just donated, so let's do this here. See what we can come up with here. Let's kind of do a little gamble, little floating around here. Wow, I don't know if you guys heard that crack in my neck. That was awesome. What is wrong with me? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. What are Justin's intentions and... Okay. Justin's intentions, feelings, and thoughts. Let's do this. Let's do this. So intentions, feelings, and thoughts. I think we could just do... Intentions are like actionized emotions, right? Like an actionized feeling. So I'm trying to think how I could word this. What is Justin's feelings and intentions towards you? Well, thoughts. Anyway, I'll lay 3 cards down. Let's see. And thank you again, Morgan, for the donation. I appreciate that so much. Donations help me keep the channel alive, guys. Okay, so surely there is... Actually, not that many. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually gonna do this here really quick. So we're gonna do Maya after I do this one. You are so welcome, Morgan. Thank you. Thank you for coming on here and just being a sweetheart, okay? I appreciate that too. I appreciate you too, my friend. Alright, so... okay, so after I do Morgan's reading, then we're on to Maya, and then Senpai, okay? And then... I can do this. And then we're going to go to Sefwa, and then Christine, and then Shirley, and so on and so forth. I feel like I'm doing like Bible readings, and Adam begat so-and-so, and so-and-so begat so-and-so. We doing roll call? I'm here too. Awesome. Awesome, Outlander. Love the sense of humor here. I do appreciate that, guys. Okay. So let's look at the feelings and intentions and thoughts of Justin. Yes, Bree, I added you. You're at the bottom of the list again. Just because when I passed over you, there was a few more people that I read. River of Light Tarot, how are you doing? You guys like and subscribe, you get a free question. It'll be a 1-card reading is what I do, but I'll try and give you as much information as I can. Like and subscribe, River of Light Tarot, and I think we could do that. Joss, you're almost at the bottom of the list. So it's going to be a minute. Awesome, River of Light. Perfect. So just let me know when you've liked and subscribed. I can see when the like counter goes up here, so that's what I'm waiting for. Yes, donation does take priority. If you guys are wanting a reading quick, hop on that donation button. Give it a little pressity press, little like dance on it a little bit. And remember to hit the bell icon too, so you guys can be notified and ignore every time that I go live, because that's my favorite. When you guys see that I'm going live and you're like, not him again. Ugh, you know. Anyway. Shuffle one more time. We'll do 3 cards here. Thank you, River of Light Tarot. I will add you to the list. I'm going to set these cards down now. Okay. And let me add you to the list. I see what you did there, Joss. I see what you did there. Alright, so we're going to read Morgan, and then Joss is up. Okay. Oh, I'm right in front here. Okay, so I'm going to add you to this list here. So you're at the bottom here, my friend, River of Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that so much. And I'm going to add you to the list here. So, River of Light. See, in River of Light, that's interesting, because water and light are very close in vibration. Only a little bit in density does that matter. Oh. Okay, so he just answered you with a question. Oh. Hold on one second here. Okay, and then after, hold on, now I gotta do this one more time. Having a moderator would be nice, but I would need you guys to hop on right when I got on here. Otherwise, how can you guys keep a list, you know? A little scattered that way, aren't I? Okay, so Morgan, here's what we got for oh, Joss, you did too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Feelings, thoughts, and intentions. Okay, so feelings. Let's look at that. Here are the feelings. Deceit. The world. I'm going to show you these cards. And second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay. I'm going to itch the back of my head and then we're going to start. Okay, so here's what I'm feeling here. I have a mouse here. Okay, so his feelings, I get this. Okay? I get the Deceit card. Pumpkin Soul, love that name. That's awesome. Okay, Deceit, right here. Then we get the World card, and this is his thoughts towards you. So this is good. This is good. And then we get second chakra, Archangel Ariel in reverse. Okay? So maybe it feels like there's something here. I don't understand them when I pull cards for Deceit. I get Lover's card. Well, the Lovers in reverse would kind of be the Deceit, right? So if we were looking at Lovers reverse or inversed, I guess you could say, then we're looking at the negative expression of what the Lovers could be. In this situation here, what I'm seeing, well, the first thing right here is Deceit from what looks like a rather Voldemort-looking person. Okay, that's my interpretation. I'm feeling like that may not be a good situation at this point in time. Right, he doesn't want a relationship though. So here's how it goes. Okay, if someone doesn't want a relationship and we're trying to rush into something, possibly, if that's the situation, we could be harming ourselves in the long run. A lot of times people get in relationships or situationships and they're waiting for the person to change their mind, and so they stay with them, not knowing that that person still feels the same way. They decide to stay with them, and then maybe the person cheats on them, or maybe something happens and they say, how could you do that? And it's like, well, I told you I wasn't ready for this. You know, it's important. If someone shows us that they don't want to do something right in the moment, please listen to them. Otherwise, we just hurt ourselves in the process. I do feel there's emotions here. I get the World card right up here, but then I get this card, second chakra, Archangel Ariel in reverse, and this to me could be that it's primarily possibly a sexual thing. If there is going to be a connection, it would maybe primarily be a sexual thing and not necessarily an emotional thing, because the second chakra deals with the genitalia. It deals with the sacral chakra, and that is the chakra of flow, of choice. That's the water chakra. But I'm feeling like right here that this person is kind of clearly saying or showing that they're not quite ready. And in my opinion, I'd listen to that. That's what I'm feeling here. So hopefully that makes sense, Morgan. I can draw another card though. Let me draw some more cards here. So let me look right here. Now remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Tell me you've liked and subscribed, and I can do a free one card poll for you guys. Donations do get priority. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. I do make the rules. That's the end of that. Okay. All right. So let's do this here. Let's do this. My boss is a real jerk, though. I'm my own boss. I work from home, so yeah. All right. Let's do this. Hey, Elizabeth, how's it going? How was your nature walk? He does. He does. Okay, Morgan, I want to say this, but I don't want it to be like an, oh, he's got feelings. He's got feelings. I want you to view it like this, okay? And thank you for saying it, Zach. I appreciate that. I want you to view it like this. He has feelings, but he is confused. He is confused, and you, in no way, shape, or form, are to take on his confusion and try and figure it out for him. No, this is his thing. He needs to figure it out. Right now, if you get involved with him, it's not going to go well. It's not going to be a situation that you want. I sense immaturity here on his part, and I sense maybe some naivete on your part a little bit. I feel like you're very kind, you're very sweet, but in this situation here, it's kind of like he's showing us, and he's telling us, right, that he's not ready. He's not ready. And I want you to listen to that. You can do whatever you want. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do whatever you want. But that's my advice to you, okay? I'll draw a couple more cards here just to see. I do feel there's feelings, but it's not like your feelings. I feel like if we could compare emotions, right? Your emotional thing, it's like a fountain. It's a clear fountain, not like the mall fountains that we're talking about here. We're talking about a clear fountain. And there's water coming in and out and in and out, and there's an expression of emotion. You know, maybe there's hiccups every now and again, but there's a flow and there's an expression of emotion. There's not a resistance to the emotional world. His is kind of muddy. His is kind of murky. And for a clean fountain individual to get involved with a dirty fountain individual, that's going to make it so that you could possibly lose yourself in this relationship and be questioning yourself and be doubting yourself in a lot of ways where that wouldn't be an issue if we didn't get involved in the first place. Okay, so Elizabeth says, I actually ended up watching the new Netflix show that is based off of League of Legends. It is amazing. I don't know what show that is. I don't know. It makes me upset. Okay. So let me look at this here. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely straightforward and honest. Yet again. Give me 1 second, Joss. You're the next one up, okay, my friend? Maybe a little tiny bit. It makes it come across as kind of forceful. I do see you though. Okay, so we have. I feel like when there's caps like that, you guys are yelling at me. Don't like it. Okay, so we have Page of Coins and Deceit. Okay. Yeah, I won't sugarcoat. I don't do that. Page of Coins in reverse, the naivete. Right? So that's what I'm seeing here. But I feel like there's a kind heart. I do feel like you have the reason, or you have the capabilities here. Like and subscribe, guys, and I can add you to the list, but let me know that you have liked and subscribed so that I can add you to the list. When I see the ace, when I see the world card here and I see the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands to me is a phallic symbol. Sexual. I'm feeling it's going to be sexual. That's what I'm feeling here. And sometimes when we're in relationships, we can confuse sex with love, and they are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. Remember, sex should be sacred energy exchange. You guys can live however you want to live, but when you share your energy, you know, kind of do some research on who it is you're sharing your energy with, because that is what sex is, right? Okay, and then on second chakra, Archangel Ariel in reverse, we get Six of Swords right here. Yes, Christine, there is a list if you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for the like. So Six of Swords right here underneath this card here means we're searching. We're searching for something, or this person's searching for something, but they're not going to be staying. They're not going to be staying in this situation. They're searching. They're getting ready to set sail. Liked and subbed. Okay, so I'm gonna add Rocky and then Christine. So give me 1 second here. Hopefully, though, that helps answer your question. And thank you, Rocky, for being a new sub. I appreciate that, my friend. You will not be disappointed with me. I do hope. I'm sincerely hoping that. Started out confident, and then it turned into that. So sorry about that. Let's see here. So we've got Rocky and then Christine. Yes, you are. You're getting close. As soon as someone pays, it throws everything else out of whack. And then we have Christine. Okay, now Joss, and thank you so much, Morgan, for being here and having that uplifting energy and letting me work with you. I really appreciate that. Okay, so let's do this here. All right, Joss paid next, and so they're up next. Whenever someone pays, you guys get priority. You don't have to wait in line. Unless there's another person that's paid that I'm doing a reading for. So I'm going to do this here. So Joss, will you get an emotional confession from Johan? We're both friends in Capricorn. I am sorry to hear that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Capricorns are awesome. I am a Capricorn in many ways. That sounds weird and kind of creepy the way I say it, but I am. I got a lot of Capricorn in my chart, which is chart, if you guys are wondering. Let me do this here. So let's see what we get here, Joss. And thank you for coming on the channel again. You've been here several times. I hope things are going good. Let's do a little bit more here. Okay. I'm just getting our cards shuffled up here, and then we're going to do it that way. Hopefully everyone is having a good week so far. I know I am. Just kind of taking in the energy as we have it. We had that solar eclipse, right? Anyone from the UK? I don't know if you guys can hear my British accent, but I am... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not from the UK, River of Light Tarot, but hopefully you find someone who is. Alright, Joss, so here we go. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I am sorry to hear that you're feeling depressed. That's never a fun feeling. So when someone pays, you guys, it's the next one. Yes, Joss is still here. When someone pays, they're the next one up, and then I'll go through the list again. So I'm going to do Joss, and then it's Maya, and then it's Senpai. Okay? Yes, Maya, but I keep saying over and over, remember, if you pay, you go up in the line. So that's why I'm reading Joss, because they paid. Yeah, Joss is the one that paid next, so. You guys pay, you come up quicker. Or instantly, basically. Alright, so let's do this. Hold on 1 second. So, Christine, hello everyone, like and subscribe, and let me know you liked and subscribed to be added to the list. So, Christine, there's 2 Christines here, and so you're the last on the list right now, which is a few people down, quite a few people down. I'm going to try to get to you, though. I'm trying to hurry as fast as I can. And some people aren't even in line anymore. Some people just left, and so we'll probably be able to get to you a little quicker than what I'm thinking. Okay. So I get these 2 cards right here, and then I'm going to draw some other cards. So Joss, we get... Thank you, Benny M. I appreciate that. I'll add you to the list. You're very welcome, Christine. Very, very welcome, my friend. Okay, so We got Benny M. Okay. All right, you're added to the list, Benny. Okay, so I got Angel of Strength, and I've got Healer of the Ages right here. Both of these cards are really good. So I'm feeling like there's definitely a connection here because we had... Got my mouse right here, so I'm just going to look up here. Okie dokie. Okay, will I get an emotional confess from Johan? We're both friends in Capricorn. It feels like there's something here. Healer of the Ages and Angel of Strength. I'm going to see what the tarot says. I'm not necessarily seeing love right here. At this point in time, I'm not seeing the love situation. I'm seeing some friendship, though. I'm seeing a bond. But let's look at what the other cards have to say, and then I can give you a little bit more of a dialogue here. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Remember, like I keep saying, like, subscribe, and tickle the bell icon down below until it giggles. Give it that nice little tickle. It's cute when it does it, I promise. Alright, let's see what we got here for Joss. You've been guiding him. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Healer of the Ages, Angel of Strength right here. So that does make sense, actually. For a year. Okay. That can be difficult too, because if we're guiding someone for too long, we can become like a teacher or a parental figure to that person. That can be something that happens. If you've heard of being friend zoned, there's being parent zoned too. Depending on how much the guidance has been, that can be something that... It just depends on the individual, right? Okay, so let's do this here. Because you have feelings and care for him, which is awesome. Okay, not saying there's anything on your end that's negative or anything. There you go. Yes, you do. You tickle the bell icon, you receive notifications for the channel, which you can then ignore. So you're welcome for that. Yes, the Tom Gully Show. It is live. How are you doing, my friend? Or I'm that psychic to where I knew you were going to ask that question. No, it's live. I am so sorry, driver. Okay, hold on a second. Driver, I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. I am so sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can come here and this can sort of lift your spirits in a way, right? I am sorry to hear that, though. Oh, hold on. Nope, Tom. Or whatever this person's name is. I am sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Healer of the Ages, and I see the Chariot card here, and then I see the... Thank you, guys. If you guys can start blocking people too, I'd appreciate that. I'll try and do the best I can on my end. It's hard to do the readings and keep track of everything. Maya, I did wait for you for a minute. I did wait for you for a little bit. You weren't here, and so I skipped over. If there's a lag, I am sorry about that. There's not a lot I can do about that on my end, and I am sorry that that's what happened, but I am going to skip over. I waited for about 30 to 45 seconds Well, I waited for a little bit. I didn't wait quite that long. But I did wait, and I'm waiting to see if you guys are here. So I'm sorry if I went over you, which I did. But I'm doing the paid readings now. That happens regardless, okay? So remember to like and subscribe, you guys, and I can add you to the list here. Okay, so then I get here, Joss, I get the Two of Cups in reverse, and I get the Chariot also in reverse. And let's see. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, Joss, I feel like maybe there is something here. I see you, Shady Lady. Awesome. I'm glad to see you here. I feel like maybe there's something here where we are... Let's see here. I'm sorry to hear that, driver, that you're struggling to cope. I can only imagine that that's very, very difficult, my friend. I am sorry to hear that. He's focused on finals at the moment. Okay, so do this here. Okay, so if he is focused on finals, that could be why this is hard. That could be why this is difficult right here. So if that's the case, I'm thinking that can be something here. Where if they are focused on finals, maybe they view you as someone who's very, very helpful. What can happen, Joss, that could work this through, is you could... you've helped them, you've guided them. Maybe something that could be even more helpful would be that you let this person try stuff too and see how they can fare on their own. Kind of help to build their confidence up, right? And so if that's the case, I feel like that's going to be something that's going to help you. I definitely do feel like that's going to be something that's going to help you. Right now I'm on Joss. So let them stretch their wings, let them fly, and let them do that. And I feel like that's going to be, hey there, I'm just going to call you Sethi, right? So guys, wait until it's your turn. Wait until it's your turn, and then you can post your questions. And if he is insecure too, that could be another reason why you're guiding him. But it's good to... let's do this. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hey, Blossom. Okay. I think he'll succeed too, but give him the opportunity to... no, Shady Lady, it's not your turn. Give him the opportunity to see if he can succeed too. If it seems like they're struggling, instead of coming in to help them every time they struggle, maybe give them some space to see if they can solve their own problems. Otherwise, what will happen is you'll create a dependency relationship instead of a love relationship. The person will become dependent on you to help them solve problems, and they may not look at you in a loving, like as a partner kind of way, but more as like a parent sort of a situation. So give them some space, let them try to do things too, just to see if that's something you can help with. No, Blossom, you didn't get called yet, okay? Not quite yet. But hopefully, that helps, Joss. Hopefully that helps give you some insight there. Basically, sometimes you gotta let them, sink or swim. So let them build up their confidence and do that. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do. We're gonna do Maya, and then we're gonna do Senpai after that. Okay. Okay. All right. Hopefully that helped you, Joss. Okay. All right, so let's do this right here. I'm going to move on to, like I said, Maya, what was your question? Christine, I have been. Trust me on that. It doesn't matter with some of these people. They're just so low and want to do this kind of stuff. I am, guys. I'm blocking him, but it doesn't matter because he just keeps using different aliases. Yes, that's what you guys need to do. Report him. Do anything we can here. Because they just have a bunch of different accounts and they're very cowardly people. Awesome. Keep reporting, guys. Keep reporting them every time they come up. Keep reporting them. I would appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, Maya, your question. Timestamp 6:49. That I appreciate the help, Outlander. That does not help me. Oh. Modwave or Nightwave Radio. Thank you for that. I don't know you though. I appreciate you offering to help. I do appreciate that, my friend. That's nice. That's very nice of you. But I tend to give that to people I trust. Yeah, thank you though, Outlander. You're being very sweet and you're trying to help me as much as you can. I can't see the timestamps from where I'm at because it's live. But it's very sweet of you to do that, so I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, Nightwave. I appreciate that, but you're very kind to offer. You're very, very kind. Okay. Okay, Maya's next. So she's answering her question. Okay. Maya says, would my long ago love ever want to get back together or renew our deep friendship? Wondering if he still has feelings for me. He is in an arranged marriage. Wife has a boyfriend now, and he knows. Okay. That sounds to me, Maya, that sounds like a messy situation. Okay, Shady Lady, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. We're going to do Maya, and then Senpai, and then Sephwa. And then we have... It's going to sound weird. There was a sitcom called That's a good idea, Joss. That is a good idea. Sometimes we want people to succeed so badly that we will get rid of all obstacles and problems for them. Okay? And it's very sweet that you want to do that. It's very kind that you want to do that. But we need to let people, like I said, sink or swim on their own. And you understand that. You're saying you understand that. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, you're after Senpai, Christine. Does he still have feelings for me? He was in an arranged marriage. Okay. I got your question. Thank you for writing that again. I do appreciate that, Maya. That makes it a little easier to find. I think I got it now. But thank you. Thank you, Nightwave. I appreciate that. You're very kind. And maybe you can tell me if there's like a blocker or something out there that you can use. But I do appreciate the help. Any kind of help with this stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's look at the situation here. So I get this card, Maya. Okay. So this is the Six of Coins. Alright. Six of Coins is we reap what we sow. And what I feel in this situation is, karmically, I feel like it depends on the situations for him. When I see Six of Coins, it's upright. So I feel like if we're invested in him at this point in time, maybe something could happen. But I'm feeling like it's going to be a while. That sounds like kind of a sticky situation, especially if it's an arranged marriage and things like that are going on. That does sound like it's a little more complicated. I do, Maya. I see it. I do see your question. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that it's just going to be a while. If I'm just going to say it like this, it's going to be a while if ever that you guys get together. There is some hope because this is upright. This is upright, but it does feel like there's an entanglement here with other energies, and so it's going to take a while for things to do that. Hey, Jasmine. I'm having a good evening. Hopefully you're having a good evening too. And for you guys watching, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, I can add you, well, actually maybe I shouldn't say that anymore. We kind of got a list here and I still got to decorate for Christmas. So, maybe I'll close the list. Everyone that's on here, though, I'm going to try to get through you guys. But I'm going to close the list for any new people, even though if people are on here, you know what I mean? I'll do my very best to get you guys to get you... that train left the station and my brain was on it. Okay, so hopefully, Maya... Again, it's not a super specific answer. I know you're looking for something specific. I'm not feeling anytime soon that there's going to be anything with this person. It's up to you what you want to do, but personally, I'm not feeling it. Hey, Jasmine. You're very sweet. You're a very kind person. But I'm not going to be able to add you to the list. I'm thinking now, if you want to like and subscribe for next time, you can be added to the list. But... I still got to get ready for Christmas, which sounds really weird. It sounds like I'm going to be on here until Christmas starts. Yeah, who knows? But yeah. That's a good question. So again, you guys, if you want to like and subscribe next time I'm online, tickle the bell icon, give it a little jingle jingle, and we can do that, okay? Just because the bell icon has you notify... has me no anyway. Nightwave, me and you need to meet up. Okay, me and you need to be talking about some stuff. Because that sounds awesome. That sounds like something I could use. I'm working with people here. Some of them are very vulnerable. And if I could do anything to get rid of those trolls, I would, because that's not right. I want to protect people on here as much as I can. Okay, hold on here. So I'm going to show this one. Okay. That is awesome, though, Nightwave. And Nightwave, I wish I understood half of what you said, but it sounds cool, right? Blockchain. I somewhat understand that. The glasses make me look smart, but behind here there's some vacancies. If you know what I mean. The lights are on, no one's home. Okay, so let's see here. So Senpai says, should I text H or wait for him? Feels like he has other options in love. Okay, so Senpai, let's look at this and see. Let's look at this and see for Senpai here. And if people could keep posting that my list is closed. I feel, so I'm going to go back to Maya for just 1 second as I'm shuffling these cards for Senpai. I do feel that there's emotions, there's feelings, but if you're waiting for this person to make a move, I'm not feeling like it's going to happen anytime soon. So if there are feelings and emotions, it's tangled up. It's pretty tangled up right now. It's kind of congested, the way I would call the emotions there. But yeah, Nightwave, if you'd want, if you're still here, email me, right? If you wouldn't mind, and maybe we could talk about getting something arranged, possibly. Because that does sound awesome. Okay. You're very welcome, Maya. You're very welcome, my friend. Thank you for the subscription and for waiting patiently, right? Awesome. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, thank you. You guys are being awesome. Okay, so no, you didn't. So there's 2 Christines on my list, and the Sunset Christine, you are at the bottom here. I haven't had anyone come on for a minute. You're almost at the bottom, which means it's going to be a minute. Okay, so Senpai, I was shuffling for you, so let's do that. Yes, you are, and you're coming up. You're coming up here in just a second. Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully that's not a situation where someone comes in here and they spam, and then you come in here and say, I have a bot that can fix that. It did seem like very coincidental timing, didn't it? I'm just messing around, but let's do this here. Okay. All right, so Senpai is saying, should I text H or wait? So let's look at that. Should you text H? That's what we're going to look at. Should you text H? Let's see what the cards say. Should Senpai text H? And we have got You're good, Senpai. You're good. Ace of Swords right here, new ways of thinking. This could be something. A little bit. But this could be a situation here where Ace of Swords coming in here is new ways of thinking. So I'm going to say when I see this card here, I feel like maybe you messaging them might be a good option, but feel the energy and see if it feels right. That's the one thing I'm going to say more than anything else. I feel like they would respond favorably, but I feel like you need to feel the energy. You kind of need to feel them out a little bit to see what's going on there. But that's what I'm feeling here. So hopefully that makes sense. I would say message them, see what's happening. And when you message them, when I see the Ace of Swords here, you know what, Leo Rising? You didn't. I'm still taking a second here. But that's what I see here is the Ace of Swords. So I would say we can be a little bit more direct. I would say message them, maybe see what's going on, but listen to kind of the subtle cues with this person. They respond but never text first. It's like messaging game going on. Okay, okay. So then I'm actually gonna say this then. If they respond but they don't message you first, then Ace of Swords would be a new way of thinking. If I stop texting, he would say hi. There you go. Okay. I don't like doing these games, but for some reason people get involved in these games. This whole if I pull away, you come towards me, but if I come towards you, you pull away. That game is bullshit. And when you guys get older, if we're dealing with younger people, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. When you guys get older, you'll realize that these are games that are going on. And it sounds like Senpai already understands that. But again, we're dealing with people that are indecisive. Alright, hold on a second here. Oh, letter by letter, they spelled fraud. That is hurtful. That just stings a little bit. You guys know what to do. Keep blocking them. Okay. It must mean we're doing something right if we're attracting the attention of whatever it is these things are. Okay. So some of it is bots too. I want you guys to realize some of these aren't even people. They can just be bots that come in here and do stuff like this. Yeah, that's how some people are sometimes. Okay, so hopefully that helps, Senpai. I would say I don't like the idea of playing games, but don't message them and see what they do, and then go from there, you know. But I really don't like the idea of you pulling away, them coming forward, because then you're entertaining the game. Literally say, hey, what's going on? What do you think of me? Worst thing they can say is, you know, I don't like you in that way. But at least you would know and you can move on to something else instead of having someone that would be wasting your time. Okay, so now I can do this here. So, well, hold on. No, hold on. All right. So, Christine, are you there? The Christine with the pink in the name. She has black and pink background. All right, let's look at that one. No, you're good, Christy. Both of you guys are good. Both of you guys are good. Don't worry about that. It's not like I can say, you know. Okay, does Salvador have an interest or feelings towards you? Okay, so that's a good one. Let's look, Christine. Does Salvador have feelings or interest towards you? Feelings or interest towards you. Let's look. Remember, guys, we can block or report or whatever. Okay, let's see here. So we have this one here. So I get this card here for you, Christine. I get 5 of Wands in reverse. And this card to me is saying that the person could be coming from a situation where it was hard for them to express themselves or their feelings, but they're coming out of that. It's almost like a war zone situation or stepping out of that. So it could be situations or people. You're coming up and about 3 more people, Outlander. So I feel like this person maybe needs time to recover. I'm not sure what's going on with Salvatore, but there could be something here, but where I see this in reverse, it's like they're recovering from something. Was there a relationship they were in or something they've experienced that could be affecting that? Because that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. I believe there can be in the past. Okay. So I believe there can be something here. I feel like there is feelings and there is interest, but it's going to be a minute. It's going to be a while before this person feels confident enough to do something. So that's what I'm seeing there. Or rather what the cards are saying. Let's see. Hopefully that gives you some insight, Christine. I hope that helps. My coworker. Okay, so Sephwa, your turn is actually up here next, and then we're on to Shirley. So I'll do that. And Sephwa's also been a supporter of the channel for a while. Hold on a second here. Okay. And for you, Outlander, we have... There's about 3 people in front of you, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a little bit wrong on that. Hey, Mina. Okay, so Sephwa, let's look here. Does your coworker... Okay. Is your coworker interested in you? Let's look at that, Sephwa, and see. You're welcome, Outlander. So right now, everyone, I appreciate you guys coming on here, but I'm going to be done for the night on this. So I'm closing my list for now, but if you guys want, you can like and subscribe for next time, and then let me know. Okay. Alrighty. Hold on here. Sorry, Mina. I'm done for the night. Okay, so Sephwa, let's see if your coworker has an interest. Is your coworker interested in you? Let's see. No, Benny, you haven't missed your turn yet. That card apparently wanted to pop out, so let's look, Sephwa, and see. 8 of coins right here. So building up towards something. I feel like there could be something here. I do feel like there could be some emotions here, but I feel like they're in the tentative stages. It feels like something's going on here. I do feel there's a connection, though. I do feel there is a connection. And so, if that's the kind of situation that's going on, then I would say give it some time. with the coworker. But also, hold on 1 second. Okay. I do feel like there's something here though when I see this, but it feels like it's in the beginning stages or it's building up towards something. So I would say continue to nurture this connection and it could turn into something more. Don't try to rush into anything too much or too fast. This person likes to take it slow, hence the Eight of Pentacles. So it's a very slow moving kind of, I feel like it'll be a very slow moving kind of thing, but I do feel like there's something here. Okay, so there you go, Sephra. And now we're on to this here. I hear you on that, Betty. You're welcome, Sephwa. Just report and block, guys, if you can. It helps me with this if you guys can just report them. If you see someone spamming and doing that. Okay. Okay, Shirley, are you still there? It's been a very long time. I know it's been a minute. But free questions, you know, I guess you guys either pay or you wait, right? So that's kind of the trade-off here. Okay, Shirley, if you're not there, I'm going to start moving through these pretty quick here. I'm getting ready to go offline. It's been about 3 hours. It's been over 3 hours since I've been online, so I'm getting ready to tidy this up. So I'm sorry, Shirley, if that is a situation for you, but I'm going to move on to the next person here. Ritu, are you there? Hey, Blossom. Just waiting to see if Ritu's here. Yes, you are, Blossom. Thank you for telling me. Okay. All right. You're here. Perfect. Okay, so what is your question, Ritu? Initial works, Christine. Initial works. I can understand putting a whole name out there can be that way. Nightwave says it's exactly what they always do. They have, especially start using the bot. No, I'm sorry to hear that they follow you around. That doesn't sound like a fun situation. Generally, it's usually not like this, but okay. Can I clear my exam given on the 20th of November? Okay, let's see. Can Ritu clear the exam given on the 20th of November? You're welcome, Christine. You're very welcome. Alrighty. So I get this card here. This is the Hanged Man in reverse. This is an interesting one to get just a one card read on if it's a yes or a no. The Hanged Man upright is about seeing things from a different perspective. When it's in reverse, though, it feels like something could be blocking the energy. So I would say I'm hoping you passed. I really am hoping you passed. But there could be something here that says maybe you didn't, right? Because when I see this in reverse, when I see the Hangman in reverse, it's not seeing the perceptionary things. There could be something blocking this energy. So I'm leaning more towards no, you didn't pass, but hopefully I'm wrong. This is a situation where I would want to be. I'm hoping you get it. I am hoping you get it, but this card right here is telling me that it might not necessarily be the case. In this situation, though, I am hoping I'm wrong, Ritu. I really am. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing, right? But I am, that's what I'm seeing here. Hopefully you do get it, though, okay? But that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so moving on here. Shady Lady, are you there? All the best to you, Ritu. I really do hope all the best for you, my friend. And also, thank you for being patient and waiting your turn. I do appreciate that very much. I'll wait a second here. I'll wait a second for Shady Lady. Thank you very much, Ritu. God bless you too, okay? Have a good one, my friend. Oh, where art thou, Shady Lady? She's doing something. Maybe even Shakespearean, something Shakespearean. I appreciate it, Outlander. You're keeping the vibe nice and high. We'll wait here for a second longer, and if not, then you're up, Outlander. So if you'd want to ask your question, we could do that. I don't know what to do about that, Nightwave Radio. I mean, or I should just call you Radio instead of saying the full name. It's like calling someone by their first, middle, and last name every time I talk to them. It seems kind of weird. Okay, Outlander, it is your turn. So go ahead and ask your question. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good question. Okay, let me move this over here. So psychic gifts. Would you mind, Outlander, if I'm not going to draw a card for this. I'm going to connect with you psychically and see what I can get. Would you be okay with me doing that? I want to ask permission first. Awesome. Thank you, Outlander. I appreciate that. Okay, so one thing that I felt, I got a tingle on this part of my head, and then I felt like hearing. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling is going to be something that comes up, is going to be hearing. Also, for some reason, numerology is what I'm hearing as well, which is interesting. I don't know if that's something you do, if you do more of the intellectual, like numerology or charts. I don't know if that's something you've ever been into. But there's something with numerology, and then I heard something with clairaudience, right? So being able to hear spirit, I feel like that's going to be something. And to strengthen that, the only thing you have to do is go outside, be in nature, and put yourself in every moment that you can. Allow yourself to hear and listen to everything that you can, and don't try to block out any noises as much as possible, right? Nightwave says, to be fair, I'm far from the only one being subjected to this. A lot of tarot readers in particular get attacked by him. Well, I guess I must be doing something right if I'm on someone's radar then, right? I won't let it keep me down, you know, but so if it's like a thought in your head, if it's a thought in your head, right? That's claircognizance usually. When there's like a thought that comes into your head that's fully formed that you didn't think of, that's claircognizance, which is instant knowing. That's what we're talking about there. When we're talking about clairaudience, it would be hearing something, but it's like you hear it and there's the vibration in your head a little bit, and it brings attention to the fact that you're hearing something, but it's not usually actually hearing something. It's subjective, not objective, generally speaking. So you would be the one hearing it, no one else would, if that makes sense. But it would be, I've heard ringing in my ears before in the past, but didn't know what it meant, sometimes left and sometimes right. That can be a sign that Spirit's trying to communicate. The ringing can be a sign of that. You could also have tinnitus. I'm sort of kidding, but no, if we have the ringing in the ears, that can be a sign that Spirit's trying to communicate with us. Generally speaking, when you have the ringing in your ears, the next time you have it, close your eyes, allow yourself to focus, and follow that back, right? Follow that back. Instead of focusing on what's going on, allow yourself to feel the ringing in your head and see where that goes. Just kind of feel that out. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so yeah, clairaudient is hearing. That's definitely what clairaudience is, and we get better at all of the clair abilities by focusing on the present moment with whatever we can. If we want to see things better, we focus more on seeing things. But each and every one of these gifts develops when we are in the moment. When we're in the moment, when we're in the present, these gifts start to develop. When we're on our phone all the time and we're ignoring everyone, these gifts start to diminish. In a sense, like they're still there, but they're not going to be nearly as strong. Once you've built up these gifts, they generally stay with you for life. It's not like you have an atrophy. But yeah. Hey Maya, how are you doing? There is a list, Maya, but I'm done for the night. If you want, you can like and subscribe for next time and hit the bell icon. Take a little bit. You're very welcome, Outlander. Very, very welcome. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Awesome. I'm glad you've been great. Perfect. That's awesome. I'm just closing down this list here, but you can stay and chat here for just a second while I'm reading the rest of these people. Okay. Chim Chal, are you there? Yeah, psychic ability is something that happens when we are in the moment. When we breathe, when we allow ourselves to feel, when we allow ourselves to be fully in the moment, we have psychic ability. But our phones and stuff like that, it blocks it. It blocks psychic ability. That is awesome. You were able to get that from feeling my energy. Well, thank you, Outlander. I've been practicing a little bit. It takes practice. I still have a ton to learn. I still have so much to learn. In the future, I'm going to be offering classes on developing your psychic abilities. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, you can sign up on my email. You can sign up on the email on my website. And eventually, when that goes live, we can get a group together and we can do some practicing sessions. Because there's a lot that can be expressed with psychic ability. Okay, Leo Rising, are you there? Take a look on my website, Outlander, if it's something you're interested in. Right where it says classes, go there, and there's like a pledge. I have it be a pledge. There's no money involved. There's nothing like that. It's just entering your email address and saying that you would be interested in possibly taking it. So if that's something you want to do, please go right ahead and do that. We'll wait here for a second and... Awesome, Outlander. Thank you. I appreciate you coming on here and being patient and bringing up the vibration of the chat. That's awesome. So thank you. I know what the Scully guy is doing. It's a bot attacking accounts, changing their name, profile picture, and messages. It's the new way they ransomware users. I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that. Okay. That's a no-go. All right, Blossom, are you there? You were here just a second ago. I'm hoping you're still there. Awesome, Blossom. Didn't mean for that to happen, but it's awesome that it did. Okay. I'm going to meet my future husband in Canada. I have an intuition that I will meet him there when I relocate, maybe in 2023. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Blossom. Okay, let's see what we got here. And again, thank you for being patient, you guys. You have been very fun to work with. I enjoy people that are open, patient, and just all in all kind, right? I appreciate that. So will Blossom meet her future husband in Canada? Blossom meet her future husband in Canada when she goes there. Now, Blossom, that would be a second question. However, who is this one? Thank you for the donation. I don't know who that is. When you relocate, so let's see that. Let's see that. When you relocate, will you meet your future husband? You're good, Blossom. You're good. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. If you guys want, you can book a private reading from my website, and we can do things more one-on-one and talk about things more specifically. Right now, it's kind of rushed because I'm interacting with everyone, and I have to keep stopping every 2 seconds and say, hello, how are you doing? Which I love doing, but it just would be more focused if we did it that way. Okay, so let's do this. So when you're in Canada, I get the 9 of Swords in reverse, so recovering from something, moving into a new place. I feel like we could find someone when we're in Canada, but I don't feel like it's going to be right away. When I see this in reverse, it's going to be like we're going to go to Canada, there's a fresh new start, there's new things here, but I don't feel like a relationship's going to be the first thing that happens. It feels like other things have to happen first. So as long as you go there with the expectation of not having expectations, I think you'll be fine, and I do feel like you could find somebody there, but it's not going to happen right when you move. I feel like it's going to be a little while. So that's what I'm getting, Blossom. Hopefully that helps. Awesome. Okay. Just got a new subscriber on my website. Sweet. And I have a feeling that is our friend Outlander. So thank you very much, Outlander. I appreciate that. Maybe, Blossom. Again, we do get the 1 card. So maybe it could be career. If it's not relationship, there's only a few other things it could be, right? Career, spirituality, healing past things that have happened, that kind of stuff. So that could definitely be the situation that we're looking at. All right, there is someone on here just by the name of Libra. You're very welcome, my friend. Very, very welcome. Just by the name of Libra. If you're still there, I'm going to give you a second. Actually, hold on first. Hold on, before we go to the Libra thing. Awesome, perfect, Outlander. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay, so here's something we're talking about here. So who donated 99 cents? Or 99 Canadian monies? So I don't know. I don't know. I think that's Bree, but I'm not quite sure. It just says A. Okay. All right. Well, if that was just a random donation, thank you very much. But if not, Hey, Yan J. Ree, hopefully I'm saying that right. Hello, my friend. I'm not taking questions anymore at this time, but I appreciate you coming by. If you want to like and subscribe and tickle the bell icon down below, for the next time I'm live, you can be notified, and then you can ask a question if you would feel like you want to do that. Okay. There's another 99. Okay. Oh. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And A, thank you. I appreciate this. Is there a question for A? And Chantel, thank you for that. That's very sweet. Uh, Thank you again. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you. I have no idea who you are. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, it's a party up in here, definitely. This is the kind of spamming that's not too bad, right? But wow. Okay. Okay. This is wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, A, for an incredible spree of donations. I mean, that. Thank you. Wow. Okay. That's wow. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. Thank you again. Wow. This is amazing. This is incredible, especially towards the end of the night. I don't know. I have no idea who this is. Someone that's very kind and generous. Um, but I have no idea. I have no idea, honestly. I'm I'm shocked though. I mean, this wow, okay. That is you know, uh A, if you want to how is this? Okay, thank you whoever's doing this. Um this is crazy. This is nuts. Seriously, appreciate you so much. Uh wow. Okay. Yeah, this is whoever's there. You guys are awesome. I really happy holidays and happy New Year. Yeah, to me today, absolutely, absolutely. This is incredible. I've never had this happen, and this is awesome. But I mean, hey, you can come out and say, what's going on if you want to. It's so nice. You're right, Outlander. They're so nice. It is making me feel like, you know, I don't deserve it. But they're very kind to do this. They're very sweet people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. A lot of love. A ton of love. Yeah, wow. Wow. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, wow. That's Yeah, I feel the same way, guys. I feel exactly the same way. Never had anyone do this before. Whew. That's a lot of that's a lot of uh, wow. Um, you can come out now and say hello. You know, um, wow, that's incredibly kind. Whoever is doing this, um, man, it's like being visited by the good fortune fairy over here. This is insane. And I kind of feel bad because I don't know who this is and I don't know how to respond. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's going up. It's going up. Uh, yeah. Wow. I've never had a night like this. Wow. Okay. Um. So if you want to come, if you want to come out and say hello, good Lord. Another one. I appreciate it. You're amazing. Good. Good Lord. Okay. Um. What do I do? Right now, I've made about $350. Nope. Now I think it's about 400. Holy cow. This. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That's insane. Yeah. And thank you guys for being happy for me. This is awesome. I'm starting to, I feel a little bad now though because it's like, yeah, yeah, definitely. That's about $400 now, which is awesome. This is incredible. Jeez. Mysterious A, absolutely. Whoever this is, they are, yeah, I've never seen this before. I've been doing these lives for about a year. I've never even, uh, yeah, absolutely. This is incredibly kind. Jeez. Thank you so much, A. I don't even know what to say. No more money. No more money's required. Thank you. Very kind person, whoever you are. Um, yeah. Wow. That is so awesome. That. Oh, wow. Okay. I need a minute. I need just a second here. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. Um, man, that is so awesome. But hey, you don't have to. At this point, I don't even mind if you don't. Yeah. Yeah. You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. But thank you, everyone. Thank you. Or thank you, for your donation. Um, that's like 300 and like 70. That's like $377 in 10 minutes. Uh, that's that's amazing. CA. I don't know. I don't. Someone out there is being just super generous, and the only thing I can go by is the name or the letter A. Which, that limits a few people out of who I think it could be, but that's still, there's about 1 billion people that could be. Hey, you've been so kind, and everyone else on here has been so kind and so generous. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Without any of the club, absolutely, this is insane. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm starting. I mean, I'm in shock. First off, this is nuts, man. Wow. Wow. Okay. Whoever this is, yeah, they're buying stocks now. Whoever this is, you guys don't have to buy my love. You're amazing. Definitely deserves a reading. Absolutely, absolutely. But wow, I can't believe this. Okay, okay. Apparently now it's not. It's no longer tarot readings. We're just gonna watch someone give heaps of money at random. Pull cards on A. That's like a couple hours worth of readings. Oh, it's more than that. It's more than that. That's a ton of readings. That's like what I would charge for like a bundle package of readings, like a big bundle of readings. But generally speaking, you don't give readings in bundles because hopefully the person is from working with you a couple times. Hopefully they have insight enough that they don't need to keep coming back, right? That's what a good psychic should do. Is they shouldn't have it where the person keeps coming back. That's a month's worth of rent. Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. Jeez. Yeah. Hey, you're. At this point, I guess I could pull a card. This is higher than my salary. Yeah, I could pull a card for A. Holy cow. Yeah, Chantel has a good point. Speaking of which, you guys, this may be a weird thing to say, but I'm realizing after tonight, I'm needing some moderators after some stuff. So if you guys want to, email me in the link down below, and we can do some you guys can learn to do some moderating with me. I'll teach you guys. Yeah, A is ridiculous in the best way possible. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Like, that's unbelievable. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Let's look at a card for A. Let's look at a card for A. I'm getting the spirit tingles all over, so that's awesome. Look at that. I pull a card for A and it's the 10 of coins. It's the 10 of coins. What are the odds, right? Is anyone else seeing this? Because this is ridiculous in the best way, but I pull a card for A and it is the 10 of coins. Jeez, that is amazing. I don't know. You guys can't make that shit up. You know what I mean? That's insane. Whew. That's crazy in the best way. I'm going to keep saying in the best way after everything because I am grateful. I'm so grateful. You're staying on this channel. Oh, good Lord. 10 of coins. Yeah, pumpkins. Yeah, absolutely. 10 of coins. Jeez. Wow. Okay. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. VIP priority. See the description. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Whatever the term gobsmacked is, that seems to be the. By now, A has made it 100 of coins. The new term. Absolutely, 100 of coins. Yes, 100%, without a doubt. Wow. Yeah, Van, welcome to the channel, guys. It's been entertaining for me too, in a few ways. That is nuts. That's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, so is River of Light Tarot there? I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna breathe. Oh, I'm gonna double breathe. I'm gonna breathe while I'm breathing. It's oh man, wow. I can see the participants, but sometimes the person is hidden, even if they're here. Yeah, A is still here. A is still here. So I do get to see that. Sometimes though I can't see that when they're here, but geez. A little deep breathing exercise. Oh, it's going to be deep, it's going to be long, it's going to be wide. I don't know what that means, but we're going to do all of it. We're going to do the big, deep, wide, long breath. Whew. Wow, okay. I'm sure A is smiling. I'm sure. I have no doubt in my mind. Someone that's that generous, that's insane. I've never... Wow, okay. My chair is squeaking with happiness. I've never squeaked, so that's really weird that my chair is starting to squeak now. Anyway. River of Light Tarot, are you there? I think they left a while ago. They seemed very lovely, though, when they came in. Jeez. Wow, okay. Rocky, are you there? Rakhi. At this point, we have a couple left. We have a couple people left. If I don't get to you guys tonight, I am sorry. I still do need to do Christmas decorations. Gotta get the tree up, and my ass has to learn how to wrap complicated presents because I don't know how to do it. Okay, I have no idea. It is an art form that everyone else seems to have. Anyway. Okay, so they're not here. Christine. New Adventures of Old Christine. I don't know if you guys have seen that show. It's hilarious and weird, but it's good. Awesome, Christine. Do you want to ask your question, my friend? Benny, you make it sound so easy. Watch some YouTube videos on rapping. It's not that easy. It's like if someone's there for me, even if someone is right there and I'm watching them do it, I'm thinking, my eyes kind of go in opposite directions and I just start drifting off into space. I'm not, okay. So, Christine says, does J Pisces like me have feelings for me? Okay, does J Pisces like you and have feelings for you? Yeah, Benny, I hear you. I've heard that before. People say there's no excuses now. If you want to learn anything in this world, you can learn it. You can learn it. Well, for me, there's an exception. If you want to learn anything in this world, you can learn it, but it's gonna be super slow and frustrating for other people to watch. Other people get it. They're watching me and they're thinking, "What's wrong with him?" All right, let's do this here. So, Christine, Hey, Twinkle, I am doing good. How are you? Does J Pisces like me / have feelings for me? Okay, let's see for Christine. I can do that, Pumpkin Soul. You'll be after Benny, okay? I'll put you on this list here. That though is going to be the last one for the night. That though is going to be the last one for the night. Just because, like I said, I still need to do some stuff. I've got tons of presents I haven't wrapped, and you're very welcome, Pumpkin. You were there in the windfall times, and so... Hey, Twinkle, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Twinkle is the last one. If you guys can help me out here, if anyone else comes on here, just have the no, like have a person putting their arms up with the X or something. If you guys wouldn't mind doing that for me. Anyway, Christine, let's see what we get here. So we have Christine, Benny, Pumpkin, and Twinkle, which, by the way, sounds like I'm summoning reindeer, but for a pumpkin spice latte, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling there. You're very welcome, Twinkle. You're very, very welcome. If you wouldn't mind, Twinkle, could you like and subscribe as well? That's kind of a stipulation I have here, but I promise it's worth it. I promise it's worth it. Because apparently money will fall down from the sky on my streams occasionally. I don't know what that's about, but it's incredible. Alrighty. Let's see how they feel about you, Christine. There we go, Pumpkin. Thank you. It makes it, it sounds like I'm saying sweetheart or something. There we go, Pumpkin. Thank you. It's like... Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. You guys have been awesome. And Pumpkin and Benny, I don't think I've seen you guys before. Let's see. So how do they feel about you, Christine? That's good. So the one card we get here is the World card. Okay? This is a really good card. I feel like they think of you and they really like you. But where you say it's on again and off again, is it like there's things that happen, or do you guys just come in and out of each other's lives? This is a good card, though. This means there's progress and things are moving forward. So that's something that I could see. Moving forward is the World card, so I do feel like they think of you. I do. That's a good card to have, honestly. Okay, so I'm going to move on here. I know it seems like I'm moving fast, but... Okay, so Benny, would you want to ask your question? We just grow apart kind of like slowly more distant, and then he reaches out again a couple months later. So that's up to you if you want to entertain that or not. Maybe you feel like if you say something, like you want to be in a deeper connection, you feel like that will scare him away. I don't know if that's something. But if you feel like saying something will scare him away, realize that what he's doing now is... It's kind of like playing with you in a way, right? Like, I feel like you deserve better, or you deserve truth, like anybody else. And Benny, let's see. Will my future husband be financially stable? Thanks. Well, if your future husband was me, I would say yes. Because apparently that's what happens. Alright, let me look at this here, Benny, and let's see. Will Benny's future husband be financially stable? Well, thank you, Benny. I like your vibe, too. You guys have been awesome. This has been, like, besides, like, with the money, it went completely over the top insane. But without the money, it's still been people being so kind, so awesome. I can't say it enough, right? I just can't say it enough. Okay. I may be flirting a little bit. I have a girlfriend, guys. I do have a girlfriend. Beautiful, beautiful person. We've been together for 13 years. So. Alright, let's do this here. Thank you, Pumpkin Soul. I appreciate that. By the way, is that a picture of, is that Evie? Is your profile picture Evie with a pumpkin head, or what am I doing here? Hey, Priya Kumari. Oh, yeah. Oh, basically married. Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. Yes, 13 years. So, Benny, here's what I'm seeing here. So, financially stable, I get the Fool in reverse. So, this to me, this is an interesting card. So, when we see the Fool in reverse, it's going to be a card where we're talking about someone someone coming in our lives and possibly staying around. I feel like they might have everything else but being financially stable, but I feel like there could be some emotional support or there could be other things going on. Maybe financial stability wouldn't be the primary thing, but I do feel like there could be something here. When I do see the Fool in reverse, it feels like maybe there's a barrier to entry. Maybe there's a little bit too high of a barrier to entry when it comes to picking people. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm saying what I feel with the cards, and it's good to have boundaries. It's good to say what we want, but maybe picky, a little bit, which is good if you're looking. So yeah, probably isn't would be what this is, but I see it as being a good connection. I see the next, or I see the husband as being a good connection, but I'm not seeing financial stability, which is kind of like. Financial stability isn't everything, but of course, coming from me with what just happened, who the hell am I to say anything? But anyway, I understand that you would want financial stability. So you are picky. So when it comes to that, that's good. That's good that you're discerning. But maybe it comes to the point where we're putting too many expectations on people. We're saying like, I want this, this, and this. Like, we're not ordering a person off of Amazon. Not yet. Okay, in 2035, I'm sure we can order an Android. Have it look like whatever, do whatever. Anyway, we're not doing that now. Humamazon. That's what it's going to be called. They're going to sell Androids. Anyway, so I feel like you'll have other things, but not necessarily financial stability. Okay, Pumpkin Soul. Love saying that name. Can you give me your question? Pumpkin Soul, Jack-o'-lantern Spirit, Squash Ghost, Ectoplasmic Butternut. All right, you're very welcome, Benny. You're very welcome. Do me and Mikey have potential for a relationship one day? Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Thank you, Pumpkin Soul, for doing that. Again, you guys, if you want to, email me. If you want to be a moderator, look in the link down below, and maybe we can have something go on there. I do need someone to help moderate, or maybe a couple people, but I'll do this thing. Okay, here we go. So, will you and Mikey have a chance for a relationship one day? I do believe yes. When I get the Empress card here, this is Taurus individual. I'm a Taurus as well, right? But the Empress represents Taurian energy, and it represents stability, and it represents, yes, absolutely. This one is Yoshi. So this represents stability, and this represents the divine feminine expressing itself. So I do feel like there's a good opportunity for you to have a connection in the future. This is a really good card. He's a Taurus too. Awesome. Awesome. So right here, take that as verification, validation. Yes, Yoshi. And what's funny is we named him Yoshi, and then I'm not saying this, happened, but he loves fruit. If you guys have played any of the Mario games, that's like the thing Yoshi does, right? In Yoshi's story, in the Yoshi games, he eats fruit. That's what he does. And this one loves fruit. He loves melon, which is weird. We don't give it to him anymore. Yeah, you're very welcome, Pumpkin Soul. Very, very welcome. Okay, Twinkle, are you there? Please go ahead and ask your question, friend. Will N reply to your message today? Let's look at that. That's a straightforward question. Let's look at that. Will N reply to your message today? Let us look at that. Hey, Kefira. I appreciate you stopping in. If you would want, but I really should get going. If you would like, Kafira, you could like and subscribe. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it. And tickle the bell icon. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow too, and I'll be live for a while. So I will do readings tomorrow. I'm probably closing down the list. I'm closing down today. Twinkle is going to be my last reading, just because I've been live now for almost 4 hours. So I think I'm going to head on out. But you guys have been awesome. I'm going to read Twinkle first, though. So you're very welcome, Kafira. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping in. Okay, so we'll end reply to your messages today. We have 8 of Wands in reverse, so I'm not seeing that it's going to happen today. When I see 8 of Wands in reverse, when it's like this, it's quick moving energy. It's fast, right? When it's like this, something is holding it up. It doesn't mean that they won't reply, but it could be a little slower. Maybe, I'm feeling like maybe 3 days to maybe a couple weeks. It feels like there's something going on here where it's going to take a minute. I do feel like there will be a message, but it's going to take some time before there is one that comes through. So Twinkle, hopefully that gives you some insight there. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you coming on here and celebrating in just awesomeness. Everyone's been so great. I really do appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys later on, okay? So everyone take care, and I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Toodaloo, everyone. Have a good one, and ta-ta.